no coughing.
Sorry, I'm trying
That's all
not to.
right. I'll let you.
This is the little guy.
What?
This tiny little guy.
I'm not little. I'm a bloody massive unit, mate.
That has killed
Hey.
a bunch of my chickens.
Hey, slow this scooter down. I didn't kill any chickens, okay? That is misinformation.
Why did you do that?
Disinformation. I don't know the difference between mis and dis, but you're telling lies.
I'm going to let you go
Yeah, well, you should. I should be a free hawk.
because I guess you're doing something natural, but it's not natural when you go into my barn to get them. Then it's no longer natural.
Well, that's a word salad.
Then you are just fishing and barreling.
What?
Do you understand me?
I don't think you understand yourself. You sound ethically conflicted. I didn't kill your chickens.
You're supposed to go catch mice in the field.
Oh, that's a stereotype.
You're supposed to
I don't like eating mice.
get other things other than my chickens that are pets.
No, don't. I don't criticize your diet.
And I am so upset with you right now because you killed another one. So that's 2 today,
You got no evidence.
1 yesterday.
Fuck off.
I'm not even sure how many are dead inside.
Well,
I haven't looked yet,
you don't want to know. It's actually a massacre in there. Not that I did it.
but I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go because it's
Good.
You're doing something that's natural.
That's justice. Yeah, it is natural.
But
I'm hungry.
I don't like you going after my chickens, and I don't want you to do it anymore. Will you promise me that?
No.
And I'll let you go.
Okay, well, yeah. I mean, in my defense, good on you for figuring out how to farm.
I'll let you go over in the
It
field.
doesn't mean you own everything.
All right?
All right, don't shoot me.
In the year 2525, if man is still alive, if woman can survive, they may find. In the year 3535, ain't gonna need to tell the truth, tell no lies. Everything that you think, do, and say is in the pill you took today. In the year 4545, ain't gonna need your teeth, won't need your eyes. You won't find a thing to choose. Nobody's gonna look at you. In the year 5555, your arms are hanging limp at your side. Your legs got nothing to do. Some machine's doing that for you. In the year 6565, ain't gonna need no husband, won't need no wife. You'll pick your son, your daughter too, from the bottom of a long glass cube. Whoa. In the year 7510, it got to coming, you ought to make it by then. Maybe he'll look around himself and say, yes, it's time for the judgment day. In the year 8510, God is gonna shake his mighty head. He'll either say, I'm pleased where man has been, or tear it down and start again. Whoa. In the year 9595, I'm kind of wondering if man is gonna be alive. He's taking everything this old earth can give, and he ain't brought back nothing. Whoa, whoa. Now it's been 10,000 years. Man has cried a billion tears for what he never knew. Now man's reign is through, but through eternal night, twinkling of starlight, so very far away. Maybe it's only yesterday.
Oi, Patrick, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing much, just hanging out in the bloody tank.
Yeah, you want to hear me bark like a dog?
You can bark like a dog?
Yeah, I'm fucking good at it. You ready?
Okay,
Ruff.
good.
Pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
You got me. You got me early. I didn't. Did you miss something like the Beauty and the Boomer opener?
Rough. Yes, I did. I missed it. I missed it. I'm sorry, everybody. You're going to have to go without this week because I don't want to go back and run it again. It'll screw up the flow here. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. Shanda and I dragged our ass in here tonight. How you feeling, Shanda?
Like total dog shit, but thanks for asking.
Hey, 2 piles of dog shit make 1 big pile of dog shit. So I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. We love doing these shows, and I got to have another special shout out to Linda. That Yum Yum last week was awesome. She did a great job. Thanks again, Linda. It was wonderful. She plans on doing those once a month, and looking forward to those coming out.
For me, man.
Yeah,
It's a lot of production.
That puts a lot of time into those, and the whole show for that matter. I want everybody to keep an eye out. I've got some brand new graphics. I know Shanda's run across a few of them. I hope you like them, Shanda.
I love the juggling one. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, that one is too. And if you see, one of those masks has my face on it for a second. So that's
Good. I used to collect those masks when I lived in New Orleans.
So did I. You know, we share.
I had such a huge collection in the 90s, and then I don't know. I think they got broke in a move, and the ones that were left they gave away or something. But yeah,
we should.
Shout out to our Patreons that are going in the background right now. Our Patreons keep the light on, and if you want to be a Patreon, head over to Beauty and the Boomer on Patreon.
Yeah, absolutely, and I appreciate all of our Patreons. We have Patreons on my personal one too for Beauty and the Boomer, and I appreciate that. It helps out every month, so I get a little bit. But like I said, I love to see Shanda get support through her GoFundMe and everything else. I want to shout out this chat right here going on. Come Schwarry, Kate, you're going to be listening to some music tonight, and this opener is graphic videos is scary. Yeah, it is scary. It's kind of foretelling what's going on.
It was a great opener, though. I loved the conversation with the owl, though. That was hilarious.
You love that, huh? That's Ozzy Man. I like Ozzy Man. I've got some supercuts of Ozzy Man. We're going to run him a few times. Haven't seen anything from Juice Media lately, and I'm hoping they put something up soon, but who knows? They might be in jail the way the fascist regime down in Australia is treating them, so I hope not.
Fascist regime worldwide.
Worldwide, yeah. You know, I've got a brand new dislike for Germany these days because it seems like the UK, the US, and Germany are all trying to position to see who's the shittiest. And I get tired of that.
We've got them well beat, so don't even worry about it over there in the UK.
Natalie Williams, good to see you. And Fred Edward, Fred, our network master. Thank you, Fred. Spreading our show around, spreading the love. We really appreciate that. Cold Fusion Gaming, who is that guy? Cowboy Kitty, good to see you. Mastermind Hour, of course. Steve Wolfbrandt, Wolfie, what's going on? And let me see. Anthony, what's going on, Anthony? Steve G, good to see you. Crone of Heresy and Myra's Mama, good to see you too. Let me see who else we got in here. I'm Grapentine. Nice to see you, Grapentine. See you all around. Riley Martin. Long time no see, Riley. Have I been missing you? Lady Alex. Wonderful to see you here. And Peace Dove, of course. Ozzy and I were the same age. See you on the other side. I got to say, I don't think we have a producer card this week because Shanda and I were both kind of under the weather big time.
I was out of town all week. Yeah, I didn't make one. My bad.
Yeah, we will get back on that next week, and it's going to be a surprise who we bring up, but we'll have a producer card next week, come hell or high water, as long as we do a show. Did you want to shout somebody out over on a stream somewhere?
Let's see, who do we got hanging out in the trailer park? Fingerman and Wolfie's over there, and Sassashin US. I got to figure out how to say that.
Oh, the park's going. Good. It kicked off. Yay.
And U.S. Yeah, the park did kick off, and let's check the Rumble and see who's over there. Oh, we already got a Jax Page Rumble rant over there. Let's see. Oz, your kind words on Tuesday meant so much to me. It's nice to know how you care about how care about supporters. Other podcasters, not so much. Much love and respect to you and Shanda. Or Jax, we always got your frickin' back. Yeah. Just know that.
We do. We
you,
do.
Charlie, like I've seen so much bullshit and trolling going on this last week, and I've been so busy and sick and out of my mind that I didn't really get into the battles. But Oz, he'll jump into the middle of those battles.
Yeah, yeah, and what we've done, and we've had a couple of issues over the years, and we find it's best not to feed these people, because that's what they want. They want us to feed them. The best way that we found is to support and hold up our sisters and brothers, and that's what we say when we said we've got your back. And your words to me tonight, Jax, mean so much. Very kind and thoughtful. Thank you so much, Jax.
Trina, I haven't seen you in forever. I've been meaning to message you.
Hi, Aunt Trina.
I haven't seen you.
What's going on?
I promise I'll message you every day. I'm like, I gotta send Aunt Trina a message, and I just haven't got to it. Crazy summer so far. As you guys know, I went to the Katy Perry concert over this last Monday, and did a mad dash into the big city. Got to see the big city living, and it kicked my ass. Oh, and guess what, Oz? You can't drink on immunotherapy. I learned that the hard way. I had a couple of drinks, just a couple. And I was so sick. Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna die. I will never drink on immunotherapy again. And then to top it off, get this shit. So I took a can of bear spray with me. You know, the big can of bear spray you can buy at Costco when you go camping or whatever. Because downtown Seattle, like I had to go through 4th and Pike. That is the scariest part of downtown right now. You know, people are getting murdered down there all the fucking time. And it was just 3 girls going on our own. You know, me and my daughter and my granddaughter. So I took bear spray with me. So the morning that we're heading home, we got to be at the ferry at a certain time to catch the bus back to the peninsula. So we're rushing. And I shoved my wallet into my my bag, and it hits that bear spray, and I bear sprayed myself. Let me tell you, that motherfucking shit will stop anybody dead in their tracks. We were choking and coughing and throwing up. We had the windows of the hotel open. It's bright orange. It goes bright orange on everything. It burns like a sunburn anywhere it touches. It shuts your lungs down. I bear sprayed my damn self, so I won't be taking that stuff anywhere with me anymore. I'll use the taser.
I'm glad you didn't get it in your eyes. That's scary.
But I had a blast at Katy Perry. And for all the shit that people talk about Katy Perry, at least it wasn't a satanic show like Lady Gaga, and she put on a good performance. And we were up in the press booth. So I literally had a table in front of me. I could set my drinks down, my purse and all that. And then I was literally right above the stage. I could just look down over the stage. So that's normally where the press sits for, like, you know, basketball games and shit. So I had good seats, and I had a personal bathroom right behind me. I didn't have to go deal with the thousands of people downstairs. So,
yay!
I had a great time. Yeah. So thanks to my daughter for taking me. It was fun.
I am so glad you finally got to get out of your house in between immunotherapy and chemotherapy and radiation. You deserve that and more.
Thank you.
Just don't overdo it. And
I did a lot, but
yeah. Well, you got to live. You know, you got to live.
I gotta live.
Fingerman, what's going on? Jumped into the chat. Oh, here's everyone. Hello, nice intro graphics, Oz. Thank you, Fingerman. Kurt Boss. Hey, Shanda. Hey, Oz. Hey, Kurt Boss. What's going on? And there's Aunt Trina. There she is. And let me see who else we got in here. I got Mastermind Hour. Jody Havel, what's going on, Jody? I've been loving your pictures on Facebook, and they look great.
Thank you for the donation. I am logged out of the GoFundMe right now because my phone is doing something, I don't know, and it's got 2-factor. So thank you. I can't go in there and thank the people. Do you know that Sister Misty was hosting the Jimmy Dore show this whole last week, and she shouted me out and put the GoFundMe up to Jimmy's millions of freaking followers? I was shocked. I was like, where'd these donations come from? I don't recognize these names. No, Misty ran me on the biggest platform of all of us, so that was amazing. Thank you.
That was kind of Misty. And once again,
It
I'm going to
was.
say, if you don't have something good to say about people, kind of golden rule: treat them as you'd like to be treated, no matter what. And
I think I heard
just
that in
got-
kindergarten or something.
Yeah, probably. It's kind of like golden rule still. Buy us a coffee if you'd like to throw us some change. Dig in the ashtray, the couch cushions. There it is. I didn't put my coffee link up tonight. I gave it a rest last week. I'm going to give it a rest this week.
Well, that's good because coffee's
everybody's-
racist, so we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, coffee's racist. Yeah, what else? What else is there? I don't know what they're going to come out with next, but I gotta
my
tell you,
God.
everything's cuckoo, cuckoo. Everything's
I got some
crazy.
crazy stories on the deck. Yeah, there's some crazy stories when we get down to the closing. You know, the last hour of the show, we do kind of all the weird, crazy stories and odd
Yeah,
shit. There's some weird.
we absolutely do. Absolutely do. Again, our show is kind of like we're taking, a break from all the insanity during the week, but it doesn't mean that we don't have strong feelings about what the hell's going on in this dystopian world. And we just need a rest, or I get so much cortisol in me, I think I'm going to have a stroke. And
I
you
think all of us
guys,
do, and we just
Yeah.
don't even realize it. We're all walking around stressed out because
Yeah.
of the narratives that are playing off around
Oh,
us.
yeah.
You know,
The-
Social
the-
Security is rising. You need a new ID to get into a federal building. Fucking, it's just
Yeah, I
like,
know,
all day long,
yeah.
like,
yeah, not
how
to
do we
murder,
survive
yeah.
this?
those-
Prices are going up. You know, gasoline's too high. Like, how do we? Survive
Yeah, the slaughter and mayhem going on in other countries using our tax dollars and
Babies
our
starving. Yeah.
yeah, it's enough. But I gotta say, again, we appreciate all the support we always get from you guys through coffee or Patreon or anything else, and we just can't say it enough. But that being said, you know how Jimmy Dore's always, doing, he gets sponsors or supporters.
9
or
years
so-
ago today, I met Jimmy Dore for the first time.
Yeah,
9
did he?
years
ha-
ago today.
d- Was he? Did
It was
he?
in a bathroom at City Hall in Philadelphia. I just saw the picture this morning. I was in.
Wait a
Wait.
minute. You were in a bathroom with Jimmy Dore? What the hell? What was that all about? Did Steph know?
Did Steph know? Yeah, believe me, Steph's always there, or she's always close. But I love Steph. No, he was coming out of the bathroom at City Hall in Philly, and I was coming out of the bathroom too, and it was like 102 degrees out, and the DNC had just robbed us. Bernie had just turned over all of his delegates while, tens of thousands of us spent, thousands of dollars to go to Philadelphia to support
Jesus
him.
Christ,
And what a
yeah.
fucking shit show that was. Hillary's coronation. It was that day. The 9 years ago today.
Well, I gotta say, Jimmy's got, what was that, Field of Greens, and he's been sponsored by this gold company or something. Well, he picked up another sponsor this week, and I'd like to show
Yeah, he
everybody.
did.
And here we go. Jimmy Dore now has Depends, the Real Fit, large, of course, for Jimmy Dore. Southwest flight forced into extreme maneuver to avoid midair collision. And I'm sure that everybody knows what's going on with this, but Jimmy and Steph were on that plane going to Nevada, and I guess it dropped really fast, and I guess
500 feet.
500 feet, and I guess the
500 feet just straight drop.
Yeah.
That'll scare the shit out of you. I've
Yeah.
hit some turbulence going into Utah a couple
no, I think that's great. I hope Jimmy, uses that Depends money that he gets his sponsorship from well. And Jimmy, if you happen to see this, if somebody happens to show it to you, it's all in fun, but you can use the graphic I made too if you find it works for you. I'm all for it. So,
Can you imagine had that plane hit that other plane? So the plane that they were trying to avoid was a retired British military warship that was out practicing maneuvers that nobody even knew was up there, that had no contact with control tower or anything like that. Today's Jimmy's birthday on top of it. I met Jimmy Dore on his birthday. That's phenomenal. Thank you for telling me that.
Well, there you go, Jimmy.
anyways,
Happy birthday from Depends
happy
and
birthday.
Beauty and the Boomer.
We would have said they killed Jimmy Dore. They intentionally took out Jimmy Dore. You would have never fucking convinced me that they didn't take Jimmy Dore's plane down for a reason.
Yeah.
If that plane had crashed, I would have, till the day I died, thought they took Jimmy out.
telling the truth, or at least your opinion with, the receipts to back it up, can get you in a lot of trouble these days. It's definitely, especially the smallest thing it gets you is the shitty spot in the algorithm, especially with the YouTubes. Yeah. We got, we lost 10, we lost 10 this week. We got 10 peeled off
We
of it.
lost 50 followers, like in the last 60 days. They just peel them away from us. We get them, they take them away. We get them, they take them away.
Yeah, and here's the thing. You guys know, we really don't take sides on stuff. We take what we think is the right side of the issue. But as far as party politics bullshit, which is the uniparty,
morally right side of the
morally right side of the party.
Issue.
Yeah. We're not going to take any prisoners, and we're going to demonstrate that again in the deck tonight, if anybody forgot. But once again, I just had to bring this graphic. This was a last minute ad tonight, Shanda. I hope you didn't mind. But yeah, Jimmy, you can use that graphic. Keep up the good work, and that's where we're at.
He's doing great, killing it over in Europe, man. He's picking up a hell of a following in Europe. I'm proud of what Steph and Jimmy have done. How big Jimmy has grown over the last 10 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I happen, and I don't always, but I do watch it. Tuned into him on his last show. I think it was Thursday, and at the beginning,
I tuned in on was it, Friday or something. He had a good
Thursday.
show. He's been having
but at the beginning of his show, he said something kind of peculiar. I don't know what he was meaning by that, but he came in and he said, "I don't always agree with Misty. I don't always agree with Due Distance. I don't always agree with other people." And yeah, those are good words. We don't always agree with each other, but you know what? I tend to like what people say when they're honest. At least,
Kurt's been a good influence on
yeah,
Jimmy. I gotta tell
I think
you.
so.
Jimmy was way out there, not well informed. That's how I'll phrase it. Not well informed. A lot of issues, right?
Yeah.
You could lead to water, but Kurt has been. Just having Jimmy do the MK Ultra interviews last week and the week before was mind blowing to me. Like, I never thought Jimmy was going to go there. Thank God Jimmy's finally starting to see the truth about this shit. I think that a lot of the stuff that's even on our deck tonight that we're talking about, whether it be the stupid Epstein bullshit, the back and forth ping pong show that is the Epstein files that we know we're never going to see, or even, what's going on in the Middle East with children starving, it's all a distraction. It's a distraction. Well, they get our bodies and minds online with the internet of everything, put us on the real ID so they can track us. And don't tell me they're not reading our thoughts. They abso-fucking-lutely are. How many of you guys have thought something and it shows up in your algorithm the next day? A commercial for it, a million TikToks for it. They are reading our minds. And the fact that we think that they can't read minds, they've got us. They've 100% got us while we're busy freaking out on every stupid little ball they drop, into the media every week. Oh, they canceled Colbert. Oh, South Park was attacking Trump, and you guys hate South Park, and no, we hate South Park, and you hate South Park, and it's all a distraction. It's a distraction. But they're coming for us. They're coming for your sovereignty. They're coming for the sovereignty of your children. And the days of minding your business, going to work, they're over, man. They own your ass. You will be property of the government. You already are property of the state.
Well, my simpler answer to this is we're in the Matrix. And if we are, in fact, in the Matrix, I want the Matrix to take about 40 pounds off me right now. So,
don't worry. Harvard says there's aliens coming. They'll be here in November. Did you see that report?
Yeah. Should I bake a cake or what?
Let's bake up some cookies, right?
Yeah, bake them cookies.
A big old fly in here. It's driving me mad.
Yeah, I've been watching Foundation and Invasion on Apple, and I just got Apple TV this year because I got lucky and I got a gift card, but it's really good. It's well produced, again.
I'm rewatching Stranger Things.
I haven't finished watching the 4th season yet, so I need to keep doing that.
Well, the 5th season, it starts Thanksgiving and then Christmas and then New Year's. So I'm getting prepared for it. And there's so much I forgot about, so much I didn't catch the first time around. I always like to rewatch these good shows. But then I'm going to cancel Netflix till November because I've had it with paying all these streaming services and I never watch TV. I have like 5 different streaming services and I don't watch TV. I'm busy working,
Yeah. Kurt Boss, you disgust me, Oz. Ex-commercialized crap. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. We got. Is this that tornado shit? High winds that you got?
Yeah, Wisconsin. You know, we always start out with the news or weather because you know
All
you have to
right.
watch the news to get to the weather. So here
Take
we
a
go.
look at this. Wow.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Holy shit!
That's what I'd be saying.
Holy shit.
Do they don't normally get tornadoes in Wisconsin, do they? Well, I guess they can. They do. It's flat.
That's a hell of a tornado there. Look at that. All the lightning and stuff.
Yeah.
I think you can get a tornado anywhere. Washington State hasn't
We've been
had.
getting them.
Yeah, it hasn't had them over the years, and now we're starting to get them. And whatever. Can you call Al Gore and ask him why, Shanda? I really like Al.
What's up, Al? He invented
What's up,
the
Al?
internet. He's retired. He's tired.
Yeah, well, he's still blowing his mouth off at the WEF, and I just told him the other day, hey, look in the mirror, buddy. This is why we got all this shit going on is because of you and people like you. You brought...
Spell potato.
do you like this graphic I did of you? Is that a good one for you?
I do like that one.
Yeah,
I like that pretty blue. The pretty
Yeah, I like
blue.
the
Hey, guess what, Oz? Russia didn't do it, and it looks like Obama and Hillary were behind the whole Russiagate bullshit that happened 9 years ago. Remember how we've been telling everybody that since 2016?
I know, that's
but
not news to us.
we were crazy conspiracy theorists, and we were Russian bots, and we were, oh my God, Ruski. I was called so many fucking things for saying the Russians did not hack our elections. You guys are fools. You don't even understand how the voting machines work. Our voting machines in the United States are not even on the internet, you fools. And they were always like, oh no, Russia, they hacked our voting machines.
No, they didn't. They didn't.
So Tulsi, you know, Miss Tulsi, she's doing the right thing for the right, and she's distracting you from the Epstein files by holding a little carrot over here and saying, look at this. It was Obama. Obama, he knew Russia didn't do it.
The report goes into great detail about the information that Russia and Putin had, on Hillary Clinton, which included possible criminal
She's wearing her
acts,
power suit.
like secret meetings with multiple
white
named
one.
U.S. religious
Yeah, her
organizations
white power
in
suit.
which State Department officials offered, in exchange for supporting Secretary Clinton's campaign for the presidency, significant increases in financing from the State Department.
Whoa.
They also had documents that showed the patronage of the State Department to State
God,
Department
the
employees who would go
shit
and
that
support
went
Hillary
down.
Clinton's presidential
You
campaign.
can kill this wherever.
There were high-level DNC emails that detailed evidence of Hillary's,
Yeah,
quote,
we knew.
psycho...
We
Yeah,
fucking knew.
why-
We
why is-
told you in real time as a Bernie Sanders delegate at the frickin' local and state level who went to nationals. I told you in real fucking time what was happening. But no, you gotta support Hillary. She's our nominee now. Any good Dem will do. You know, we don't like she's a little bit of a warmonger, but she's the candidate of, you know, the party. So you gotta support her. No, I immediately flipped and went to Jill Stein. I was already supporting Jill Stein when I was in Philly. Like, I had no intentions of ever supporting Hillary Clinton if she became the nominee. And we were clear about that. All of us, the Bernie delegates, it was never Hillary. Remember the Never Hillary campaign?
Oh yeah,
So what
I
did
mean,
they do?
yeah. Tulsi, she saved this because this is one of the reasons why she stepped down was the primary
was.
rigging and everything else. Why would she bring it up now when she could
Yeah.
have brought it up several times? They've
Yeah.
been saving this. The Trump administration has been saving this
Trump
so
could
they
have
could.
told us the first administration.
Yeah.
Like, he couldn't have got this information the first fucking 4 years he was out there. Come the fuck on.
Yeah, we're being
Come
played.
on.
We're being played as
Being played.
usual. What is this? What is this? Hillary jabbering again? What is this?
Yes, this is Hills. The Hills.
You try to make sure anything you put out into the public arena is accurate.
Hillary approved planting a false Russia story. On Halloween, October 31st, 2016, just before the presidential election, Franklin
They had their
Foer
friend
published
Meadows helping
Was a
them out
Trump
with that,
server
remember?
communicating with
Russia was
Russia?
going to turn your
Mysterious
power off.
piece.
Trump connected to Russia.
Was there a connection between a Russian bank and
A connection between a Russian bank and the Trump campaign?
Not only
Remember the
is there
P-tape?
clearly something there, but there's clearly something
Steele
that someone has gone
dossier.
to great lengths to conceal.
Yeah.
Akin to what
We
criminal
told you. We
syndicates
told
do.
you all this. WikiLeaks told you all of this. Vault 7 told
Linking
you
the
all
Trump
of this.
organization to a Russian bank.
Alpha Bank.
The most direct link between Donald
I'm just going to let this run in the background while you talk about it.
Yeah, no, I mean, we knew this. We told you this. I flew to Chicago 6 months after the elections to tell Bernie Sanders he still has enough momentum on the ground to start an independent frickin' party. And
Oh,
go
no.
And take the Democrats. And you know what his response to us was? The Russians hacked our election.
Yeah.
What? No, they fucking did not. Hillary Clinton was the one who hacked your fucking campaign and hacked you, but Russia never hacked shit. And Seth Rich downloaded that information. We always knew it was Seth Rich that was working inside the DNC. He downloaded it. Bill Binney clearly told us how it had happened on the Jimmy Dore show in 2016. But, you know, we were crazy conspiracy theorists and people called us Russian bots for the last 9 fucking years because we told you Russia didn't have shit to do with it. The DNC was behind all of it. Debbie Wasserman Schultz, Uma Abedin, Hillary for America, and oh gosh, I can see his face. That total sleazeball. Not Podesta, but Podesta's a sleazeball too. Brock, but Brock Kelly.
The greasy Brock, yeah.
Greasy
David,
Brock. Yeah, David Brock.
David Brock.
That piece of shit. He was the one who was fucking behind all of this. I just named you 4 characters that you could arrest right now that did this shit. And you might as well take Rachel Meadows with you because they killed Ed. They killed Ed, you know. They wouldn't even let Ed talk to Bernie. Like, oh man, yeah, don't.
I know. You seem passionate about this.
Because I was there. I was on the ground. I was watching people get fucking murdered in real goddamn time over this information. You know,
I
as
know.
a Bernie delegate, when a Bernie supporter gets taken out, you tend to pay attention. That's why I'm such a passionate supporter of Julian Assange's. Because I know Assange got that information, those leaks, from Seth Rich inside the DNC the year we were all inside.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I love this one. This is my favorite new graphic you did.
You like that, huh? See my head there in the middle? It goes across there.
Oh, I did.
We can blink in and out
You
there
blink,
a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah. So President Trump said that Obama won't be prosecuted because he probably has immunity, but that the former president owes him a big whatever. So
I'm not going to prosecute you. You owe me big time, though. Even though Trump would have never got elected if these assholes wouldn't have pulled the Pied Piper strategy in the first goddamn place and told him to run. Remember, it was Hillary and Bill who sat Trump down and said, hey, we think you should run for fucking president in 2015 and talked his ass into it.
Absolutely. They thought there was no way the game show host would beat them. So
yeah, they thought it would be a cakewalk for her. She could just blow past him, and oops.
Say that
If it wasn't for us Bernie people, I don't think Trump would have been viable. But the fact that the DNC screwed us so fucking hard, so many pivoted to Trump, and I was not one of them. I don't think you were either. A lot of us pivoted to Jill Stein, but there was a great amount that pivoted to Trump after the DNC ripped Bernie off. And I think it was the Bernie people, you know, at least we stopped Hillary Clinton from fucking ever being president. If we did nothing else 9 years ago today, we stopped that fucking warmongering bitch from getting into fucking absolute power.
Yeah, they miscalculated about how much people in this country detest the Clintons.
Yep.
They really did.
They did.
Really did. And then Bernie Sanders has got to keep paying back and lying and obfuscating and gaslighting for the rest of his life. Yeah, I know they do.
shit dirt on Jill, or his wife, Jane, his wife. So that's the Obama library. What do you think, guys? You think you're gonna stop by and see it? It reminds me of something from SpongeBob SquarePants.
It reminds me of the Foundation. The science fiction shit I'm watching.
Grain mill or something. We want one of those in our town, an old grain
Yeah,
mill.
these presidential libraries are just a big money laundering operation. That's bullshit.
Oh, God, yeah. I wonder if they'll put Biden's new book in there.
I think they'll put a picture of him in the public bathroom. So that's what I'm thinking they're gonna do.
Don't shit yourself.
Don't shit yourself. Don't shit yourself. We got vegetables in the bathroom. Here you go. What's this? What is this, Shanda?
Okay, so Fox fucking News is out here exposing Trump.
Oh no!
7 times he's took a flight to
I don't want to
Epstein's
talk
Island.
about that. What I do want to say is that Todd is a great attorney, but you ought to be speaking about Larry Summers. You ought to be speaking about some of his friends that are hedge fund guys. They're all over the place. You ought to be speaking about Bill Clinton, who went to the island 28 times. Never went to the island.
I never went to the island. There he is, 7 times in the
I
flight
don't even know what
log.
they're talking about. Now, somebody could have written a letter and used my name, but that's happened a lot. All you have to do is take a look at the dossier, the fake dossier. Everything's fake with that administration. Everything's fake with the Democrats. Take a look at what they just found.
But not with the Republicans.
Dossier. Everything is fake. They're a bunch of sick people. Where did you see the people laying outside? It's right across.
It's awful defensive for somebody who never went to Epstein's Island. So 7 times he was listed in the fucking flight logs to Jeffrey Epstein's Island. So shut up, Trump. You were there too. Elon told us a couple of weeks ago when you guys got in a fight, remember?
They got in a hangar. Yeah.
And then Elon's all, oh, shucks, man. I shouldn't have said that about you.
After he went on his drunken tirade and
Yeah.
talked shit for 24 hours.
He was K-holed out. Yeah.
Yeah,
He was
he-
all fucking high.
Then he got a call from the bat phone and said, "You better shut up, or you're going to end up someplace you don't want to be."
Yeah,
So,
we'll CIA your ass, just like we'll unalive you, just like we did to Roy Black, who was one of Epstein's attorneys. He unalived himself this week.
Oh no!
Quinky dink.
Quinky dink. What do you
I
got
was
here?
hoping it was Alan Dershowitz when I saw Epstein.
Oh, come on, be nice.
I was like, oh my God, did Dershowitz do it? Did he do it? And then I go look, I was like, damn. Dershowitz is too into himself to do that.
Oh, yeah,
Dershowitz he'll always protect the elites.
Yeah, that talk about sniffing farts. The guy should have a tube running from his asshole into his face.
Yeah, he does. He definitely does.
Yeah. What do you got? What's Fox bullshit soup tonight this week?
Just got a peek inside Obama's butthole. Let's check it out.
Okay, here we go.
Fox News alert, we just got a peek inside Obama's black book, and it turns out Barack knew the Russia hoax was a hoax all along.
Oh, really?
To sabotage
Shocked.
Tell us, Jesse.
DNI Tulsi Gabbard declassifying pages and pages of documents, showing Obama's intel guys briefed him just weeks after the 2016 election.
Debriefed
that
him.
The Russians didn't actually sway the election. Quote,
yeah, it's a
we
little
assessed that
low.
Russian and criminal actors did not impact the recent U.S. election results. Criminal activity also failed to reach the scale and sophistication necessary.
Yeah, you can always
to
count on
change
Fox to
election
tell you the
outcomes.
truth. Great point.
But
great
Obama
point.
just couldn't accept that. So he and his staff instructed intel agencies to cook up new reports to support Russia collusion. Quote, after the meetings, Clapper's executive assistant emailed intelligence community leaders, tasking them to create a new intelligence community assessment per the president's request that detailed the tools Moscow used and actions it took to influence the 2016 election. Tulsi Gabbard described what she found as a conspiracy to subvert the will of the American people.
Oh,
And
really?
she says the people involved should be prosecuted and has made a criminal referral to the Department of Justice. We knew Hillary created the dossier, and now we have proof that Barack was calling the shots and the documents to prove it.
We told you that. We
Yeah.
told you he was calling the shots when Biden was in office. Come on. This is Obama's party. He just stays back. Remember when he said, I would like to be president, but not actually be out in front, just be in
Yeah.
an earpiece? He was.
He was in the earpiece.
Actually in there, yeah.
Hey,
we've been telling
Jody,
you this.
Jody and Jilly, thank you for checking me on the volume. Keep doing it if it's too low. The problem with these clips, they come in at different levels, and I got to have my finger on the knob to turn them up for you. So
Not the knob.
Not the knob. This is good, Adam. The Atlantic put out an article claiming child trafficking was fake epidemic. Here's a photo of the owner of the Atlantic. Well, actually, she's a major stockholder in the Atlantic. Lauren Powell getting cozy with Ghislaine Maxwell. Yeah, I think that's a problem. Good night, everyone. Have a great show. I'll catch you on the replay watching Hallmark with my mom. What are you watching on Hallmark, Chris?
Oz loves Hallmark.
Thank you, Chris Algier. Yeah, that's escapism in a big way. So yeah.
Oh, you love it. So we covered this. I mean, this was 2017, right? This is when I fell down the sick Satanist pedophiles that rule the world rabbit hole, and everybody thought I was fucking crazy when I showed up at the next Democrat meeting saying these guys are all sick motherfucking Satanist pedophiles, and they were like, "What?"
But they are.
But they are, and yeah, and then Pizzagate happened, and the whole Comet Pizza. And of course, all of that got started with the WikiLeaks Vault 7 and Podesta and Obama talking in code, and this article dropped to deter us from that. And yeah, this was a part of, because the Dems own the media. They own the liberal media. We've always known it. We've said it for a long time. Rachel Maddow, MSNBC, CNN, The Atlantic, these magazines and shit. And it's going to get worse because Bezos got all of the fashion magazines. So, yeah, everything you read in the doctor's office is going to be narrated by Bezos and the Democrats.
Well, yeah, they're going to integrate AI with it. And pretty soon they're going to be able to single out each one of our computers so we get the right propaganda for a household.
Yeah.
You think that can't happen? Think again.
Custom blade,
can.
just for you.
It can. Oh, you brought Whoopi. What's Whoopi got to say?
Guess what? The poo is going on permanent hiatus. So they haven't announced that they are taking the show off the air, but they're taking the show off the air because CBS got so much pushback from taking Colbert down. They're just quietly going into the night and not making a big deal out of it. So this was kind of the last show and what they had to say.
I thought it was normal summer hiatus, but you're saying it's not, huh?
No, they're not coming back. They're not coming back.
And before we go on hiatus, we only have one more show after this. I'm allowed to say that, right?
Too late now.
I'm allowed to say that, right? They know.
Before we go, I wanted to tell people that the tide is turning. The tide is turning, and things are changing. I mean, the ultimate irony would be that Rupert Murdoch will take him down.
Yeah.
Fox News, who created the monster, will take him down.
Whatever.
Yeah, they're not coming back. I heard that they were fucking canceled and they're not making a big production out of it. So long, poo. And that's why Joy said, can I say that? Because if they were just going on summer hiatus, what would be the big fucking secret of it? They're permanently gone. They don't have shit for ratings. Nobody fucking believes them. Everybody hates that fucking show. They're not coming back.
I thought they were higher rated than a lot of shows on ABC. But not that high.
Because airports turn them on, or fucking coffee shops, or,
No, the bar is so low over there, it doesn't take much to get a high rating. I think they had like 1.2 million. And, I mean, that's not really that great.
Shit. So. There's podcasts out there that get higher than that.
Okay, we may have a difference of opinion on Colbert, but go ahead and you put this in, so you start.
Okay, so no, I think this is hilarious. We are officially at the pulling comedians off the air who criticize our dear leader's phase of fascism. I don't know who made this. You're an idiot, because he doesn't criticize fucking anybody. And I'm sorry, he's not even fucking funny. Who's calling him a comedian? And so long, motherfucker. You've been warping people's brains for so long. I'm glad to see you guys.
I'm glad to see. I just hope instead of going to May, I hope they just pay his contract out and get him off the air.
Well, it's so funny because they said they didn't have any money. Paramount, which owns CBS, says they didn't have money, and that it was because of they're not making money. And then they went and just gave South Park a $1.9 billion fucking deal or some shit yesterday. They have money. They just didn't want Colbert.
I even question that. They're in a deal with Skydance, I think. So I think kicking Colbert out gets rid of dead weight they've got. I suggest that to Kimmel and Fallon too. Late night is dead. People who watch late night are people like me. Old people, older people.
And, yeah, you guys aren't lasting very long in the.
No, we're dropping
hospitals
like
because of the
flies, man.
Yeah, y'all got the vax, but can I tell you, Colbert? Did you see Jimmy Dore covered this where Colbert was against the vax when Trump was in office?
Oh, yeah.
and then he
Well,
was
they
for
all
the
were.
vax as soon as Biden got into office.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah, we
They
watched
all
the
were.
flip flop. Both parties did that shit though. Remember,
Yeah.
Trump was all for the vax. And then he was against the vax, and then the Dems were. I mean, they just go the opposite of where they need to be, and everybody
yeah.
should be questioning big pharma
Yeah.
and mRNA technology, and
Always.
PCR
Just-
tests, and we all
that's
know that. Like,
that's your responsibility is to question everything, especially if it comes out of your corrupt government. God, you guys, what'd you bring the pedotez on here?
this made my day. This made my day. So even Ted Cruz's own daughter doesn't like him.
Oh God!
Get off of me!
God, he looks like Dracula in that clip.
That's his own daughter. I was like, oh my God, why is he being a Biden? Why is he trying to kiss some strange girl? And then I read it and I was like, oh shit, that's his own daughter. That's his own daughter. His own daughter doesn't want. Get off of me, Dad. Gross.
Yeah, I just Ted Cruz. That's an older clip, but still, they don't lose their luster with.
Yeah,
shit
it
like
is
that.
it is an old clip. But
It's a gift that keeps on giving, exposing the scum.
Well, Teddy's
and the
owned by Bitcoin. He sold his soul to Bitcoin, and now all the old people live next to Bitcoining fucking, fortresses in Texas, and it's making them physically sick. These things are so fucking loud, and I'm going to do a whole report on it. I came across a bunch of information the other day about the noise pollution that's coming off of Bitcoin mining, and how Senator Ted Cruz has been behind setting those fuckers up in Texas.
I mean the energy some of these servers are going to require will blow your mind. I mean they need a nuclear power plant for these servers. I'm just wondering.
I'm going to cover it. I saved the story. We'll talk about it when I do a show.
Now, did you put this in or did I put it in? It's Trailer Park Pundit. I can't remember.
I did.
Okay.
So this is Kennedy. Senator Kennedy glitches out just like the rest of them always do.
Oh, he pulled a Mitch. Here we go.
He pulled a Mitchie. Yeah.
I'm sure Jesus loves them, but everybody
Turn it up.
Everybody else. So I guess we had some more technical problems. That was the same night because we lost with Senator Rand Paul.
That wasn't a technical problem. That was a stroke.
Senator John Kennedy has to say.
Those were mini strokes.
Yeah.
That wasn't a technical problem. That was a mini fucking stroke. But I love what I said. Congress is a retirement home for the greedy. And that's all it fucking is. That's all it is. They never go until they're freaking 2 feet in the grave. Like, speaking of that.
There you go.
Biden is writing a new book. Do you think he's actually going to sit down with a pen and paper or a typewriter? You tell me. Man who can no longer write gets a $10 million for a book deal that no one will read. It sounds legit. Yeah, it sounds legit to me, too.
Yeah, that's going to be AI Biden. I hope they use a better model than the one they use there.
Oh, my God. He'll auto pin it. Natalie says it'll all be auto pin.
It'll all be auto pin. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Auto pin. I've got a sadly serious one here, and this, believe me, this is not as bad as Germany, but this is horrible. I mean, if you're protesting in Palestine, in the UK, they're going to arrest you and fine you, if not throw you in the stripy hole, as they might say.
I heard they kept a grandma locked up for 24 hours in a hole while they went through her house or something.
80 years old, and they raided her house. I mean, really? You fucking morons. They need to kick Starmer clear out of office. That guy's crazy.
Granny had some Mazatov cocktails in her freaking bag?
No, shit. They probably went in there to sniff her panties. Those scumbags are the worst. They're the worst. Anyway, I just want to point out, this is a view of this fellow here is in a wheelchair on top of everything else. and they're getting ready to arrest him and take him to jail. But whoever created this, and I didn't get it to credit them, did a good job. And they overlaid this video on top of Charlie Chaplin's final speech in the 1940 film The Great Dictator. Listen to the words here. It's fantastic.
Those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men.
Much better off if you do it, a lot safer, I think.
Hurry up. Get in the boot. It's tea time, old chap.
Yeah, I thought that was very powerful. I just can't say enough. I hear the Handala flotilla got kidnapped. The whole
For
thing.
having baby formula. All they
Baby
had was
formula.
fucking baby formula. Yeah.
Baby formula. So yeah, monsters at sea as well as at land over there. So yeah, pretty fucking horrible shit. The Last American Vagabond, Dr. Nick Maynard, has been calling this out from the start. Listen to the clip I include below from around the time Al-Shifa was the focus. And he is stating that the IDF are executing doctors and there are no human shields, at least not used by Hamas. This is horrifying. And there's going to be some stuff that touches nerves in here, as well it should tonight. So, forewarned, everybody.
Every single part of the hospital has been destroyed. The whole infrastructure of the hospital has been destroyed. When I spoke to Marwan yesterday, he told me there were 107 patients still in the hospital, 60 medical staff. God only knows what has happened to them. I think we've seen some of the pictures. Surgeons I know have been executed in the last 48 hours there. Bodies have been discovered in the last 12 to 24 hours who have been handcuffed with their arms behind their back. And so there is no doubt at all that multiple healthcare workers have been executed there in the last few days.
You believe executed by whom, Doctor?
By the Israeli Defense Force.
Why would they seek to execute surgeons and medical professionals?
Why would they
Well,
do
they've been
that?
doing it since October the 7th. Over 450 healthcare workers have been killed. Friends of mine that I have worked with over the years, many have been abducted as well, and nothing has been heard of them since. So there is no doubt in my mind, and I can bear witness from this from my time at Al-Aqsa Hospital and from talking to people, that there's been direct targeting of the healthcare system in Gaza, direct targeting of hospitals, and multiple killings of healthcare workers.
Any death is tragic, but this is not, and I say again, anyone dying in any sense.
Okay.
So this is not, and please don't be upset by this expression, collateral damage. This is specifically targeted, you're saying, medical professionals by the IDF to be taken off and executed, is your belief?
Most certainly, that is my belief.
Have you at any
We've been
time
saying this
seen
for
anything
years.
that would lead you to believe that there had been terrorists who were hiding in the hospital?
Without exception, every single one has responded to say they have never witnessed any Hamas militants in the hospitals they have worked in.
Well, there you go.
There you go. There you go. I mean, that was kind of a stupid question he asked in the middle of that. They've been executing press people. What is it, over 200 and some odd now for months and months and months? Yeah, journalists. And this is horrific shit. And karma and justice, they got a big job ahead of them. Now this is
I don't know what
this is the one I asked you about. This is journalist Peter Beinart, And he has to educate CNN a little bit here, and I'm going to have something very simple to say because I'm a simple guy at the end of this, but here you go. He's educating CNN in that panel. Watch this.
Why did it take this long? I mean, in November of last year, the International Criminal Court issued a warrant for the arrest of Benjamin Netanyahu for the war crime of starvation 8 months ago, before Israel cut off all food, all water, all electricity into the Gaza Strip for 3 months. And to say the United States is silent, it's much, much worse than that. We are profoundly complicit and deeply responsible. It is our weapons that enforce this starvation. It is our diplomatic efforts that prevent international justice from being done. The blood is on our hands as Americans because it is our weapons that is responsible for those children starving to death.
Yep.
Blood for the hands of Hamas? Hamas has
Jesus
a lot of blood.
Christ.
I'm so fucking tired of hearing Hamas. Yes, we condemn Hamas.
I actually have one of my closest friends in college.
Look at that asshole.
By Hamas. I have probably a lot more.
Look at that. Look at that
With
asshole.
all due respect than you do. Let's say this. If we want to see who is more to blame for the starvation of children in Gaza, Hamas or Israel, let CNN in. Israel has not allowed Western journalists in since October 7th. Let them go in, let CNN go in and decide for themselves. How about that?
Exactly.
How about it?
How about Hamas releases the hostages and
Yeah,
gets a
and let me
ceasefire?
think, what do you think would happen if Hamas
Just
released
give me
the
one
hostages?
second. Scott, let me ask.
And how many times has Hamas agreed to a ceasefire and agreed to release the hostages? And Israel, it turns and starts bombing them and breaks whatever deal they make within fucking minutes of it. Come on. The Hamas argument, it's stupid at this
It's
point.
insulting.
You show how stupid you are and how ill-informed and how you're just taking talking points from the news for your arguments and that you're misinformed.
Well, Scott Jennings is a piece of work anyway. I mean, the guy, you saw his body language in that whole thing. Is my volume better now, Jilly, or is it still too high?
Yeah, you were a little hot.
Yeah, I'm a little hot. But Scott
That's okay.
Jennings, a lot of people hailed, oh, God, they finally got a conservative person on CNN. It doesn't make any difference if you have so-called conservatives or liberals on a corporate-owned fascist fucking media that's controlled by purse strings and, everything else. Give me a fucking break. Dumb ass. I mean, really. I probably brought this before. I had to bring it again. But those people responsible, the blood on their hands, Maria Cantwell, see her? She's our Washington State senator, taking a picture
Schiff,
with
Ted
Bibi,
Cruz.
Adam Schiff, Teddy Cruz, and there's Amy Klobuchar back there.
Aw.
Democrat, Republican, Democrat. Is that Cory Booker's bald-ass head behind that one guy on the right,
Yeah,
Shanda?
I think so. It's one big party and you ain't in it. Oh, there's
Yeah.
Chucky Schumer.
Yeah, they're all, as far as I'm concerned, all these parasites, these maggots infesting Congress. I put up a tweet this week that got a lot of hits. Every single one of these senators, and frankly, all of them in Congress, need to be out of there. We need to get rid of the whole thing. Just turn it upside down like an Etch-a-Sketch and kick them all out, because one of the big reasons is the Israeli lobby, AIPAC, ADL, and God knows how many others, K Street, owned every single one of these piece of shits.
We need a designated survivor.
Yeah, I said that last week. Yeah, that's so mean, but it's so true.
Oh,
But
are you making threats? No. I'm
nope,
merely
just
stating the fact.
stating it. And honest, I am so ashamed of the representatives that we have in Washington State, all the way to the damn governor, who I thought might have been better than Inslee, but he's turning out to be worse.
I knew better.
Turning out to be worse. So that's
Hey,
my
he did show up here when that gas tanker flipped over into our water supply last week.
Well,
At
that's
least
nice.
That.
Did he
Yeah,
Did he bring treats or what? Was it just a photo?
No,
op?
but he said the state is going to be on it. And here's the thing. They put us on water ration, or they shut down the water and said, don't drink the public water because an oil tanker flipped over one of our local creeks and it's contaminated our whole water supply. Not even 10 hours later, they said, never mind. You can go ahead and drink and use the water. It's okay. You cannot tell me there's not still fucking dioxins in it.
No,
you can go down to that creek and still see and smell the gasoline. But no, the water supply is fine. It's fine. Stop buying up all the bottled water is what they said.
Well,
you guys have bought too much bottled water up.
Whatever. Yeah, it just gets the plastic in your fucking brain, you dumbasses.
Exactly.
Well, I would like at the least these traders all, these America Last people, have to look at this from when they get up in the morning and when they
This
go
is
to
heartbreaking.
bed.
This is a newborn baby that is so starving it doesn't even have the energy to cry. This ripped my heart and soul out watching it.
Here you go, Maria Cantwell, Amy Klobuchar.
Yep. This
Ted
is on
Cruz, Adam Schiff, Cory Booker, Schumer. Here you go. This is for you, you fuckers.
As a mother, Oz, and the joy of holding a newborn baby and hearing that baby cry, and a grandmother who's held my newborn grandchildren after they were born. Oh my God, it enrages me. It fucking enrages me.
Yeah, and that
I have no other words. I'm so angry that they're starving newborns.
I know. This is why I'm not a nice guy. And that's tame compared to the images we saw this week.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I could show you blown up babies at that age and ripped apart and starved to death and
I woke up Wednesday and turned the damn Twitter on, and the first image I saw was a little boy about 4 years old with his arm blown off. How nice.
Yep.
How nice. Now, we've talked about this on and off for the last 600 days, and originally I said 500,000. Well, I'm going to double my guess, and it's going to end up being closer to 1 million people. And if it doesn't stop by then, because
how do they even keep track? There's so many that are buried in the rubble now that will never be counted.
Yeah,
how do they even keep track?
This is Dunsinger on Justice, and I believe this figure to a certain point, because they've been underreporting the figures forever.
Oh, it's a better figure than anything Israel or the UN or will give us.
No, it isn't. And so now I think it's going to be closer to 1 million. But I want to point everybody to this meme up here. Shanda's having a little cup of coffee, and she's saying, if you don't hang them this time, they'll just keep doing it. And yes, they will.
Yeah, you're next. Syria's next. Yemen's next. I mean,
keep doing it. The horrific things that are coming out of the horrific pictures and video that are coming out of those places you're talking about are just mind-blowing. Mind-blowing.
Proud to be an American.
Who the hell is this? Who's this?
That's Joaquin Phoenix. Walk the Line, freaking Gladiator. That's Joaquin Phoenix. So Joaquin Phoenix sat down with Theo Vaughn. And the only reason he sat down and had a conversation, because Joaquin Phoenix, he stays the fuck out of Hollywood. He's not, he loves to act. That's his thing. He doesn't run around in the big social scenes of Hollywood. But he did Theo Vaughn's show because he heard Theo Vaughn's take on Palestine, and this is what he had to say.
There's no cut on this. You want to run the whole thing?
You can just play it till he gets his point and then kill it.
Okay.
Moved by something that you said when you talked about the war in Gaza. And I think that's really courageous to speak about it, and you spoke about it in such a honest way that I just thought was really beautiful, and it's crazy because what's going on is absolutely so fucking horrible. There's no justification for fucking children starving to death in a conflict. It's that simple, right? You don't have to understand geopolitics or anything like that just to get that. I know there are conflicts all over the world constantly, but that's something that is, it's shocking how maybe we're afraid to talk about it. And oftentimes you're made to feel like you're stupid because you don't understand geopolitics. You kind of go I don't have to understand geopolitics. You have to understand human rights.
Yeah, basic human rights. It feels like to me, For me, I don't know.
I don't care about. I don't know if I care about I mean, but it's hard to say I live on a land that's kind of been taken from other people. But here I am saying like about geopolitics, and I understand that. But then at what point do you not say something? You know, like yeah. And we're in a time, and just like in Eddington, kind of like, and I'm not comparing like any of these two things, but people are watching things on their phones, and you can see for the first time some of this like travesty in real time, and it just fucking hurts, man. It's like, and then you're like, am I crazy for not saying anything? But then here we are on a land where, you know, people are living in allotments now, Native American allotments, and that sort of, you know.
Yeah, and that's a great deal of pressure, and just also just you saying that makes me fucking feel like, you know, under pressure. So I go like, okay, yeah, what am I talking about? But I think sometimes not acknowledging it is wrong. Obviously, I don't have the fucking solution, but war always fucking sucks, right? The conflict sucks. But what's happening, it just is crazy to me, just the food distribution that's happening now in Gaza.
Yeah, you can kill it there. You got the point. So I'm glad to see Joaquin Phoenix. You know, he is. I think he's a phenomenal actor, and yeah, he's kind of a Mel Gibson type. He skirts around the outsides of Hollywood, and he's got his finger in the air to them. But I mean, good for Theo. Theo's kind of a corporate captured tool nowadays for a comedian, but for him to stand with the people of Gaza, we need more people that are out there getting attention. A lot of people watch this podcast, you know.
Yeah, well, there are quite a few more that are coming out supporting Palestine, and I just wish they'd done it sooner. But Hollywood's a mixed bag. There was a tweet this week that had a bunch of listings of supporting Palestine, supporting Israel. I wouldn't pay attention to that one because I believe it was incorrect. It wasn't vetted properly. So if you see that scrolling across, you know, like Brad,
I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, it's. I think it's wrong. I wouldn't use it. So you know who you're seeing. You know, Angelina Jolie's supporting Palestine, and you know.
Well, I think she does. I mean, she's done a lot of humanitarian work, but I loved him in Joker. I agree. He was such a phenomenal Joker. He will be the best Joker we ever had. Even though Joker 2 sucked ass, I went and saw it in the theaters, and it was so bad.
It was horrible.
But he's an amazing actor. Walk the Line when he played freaking, you know, Johnny Cash. Oh my God! Nobody else in the world could have pulled that role off. Like,
yeah, I like actors that can actually act and not be The Rock or not be,
right,
you know, a one-dimensional character all the time. We used to say that about John Wayne. It's always John Wayne in a John Wayne movie. And there was a survey the other day with Idris Elba and Will Smith and Denzel Washington and Morgan Freeman, and I had to say, Idris Elba is the most diverse actor. Because when I walk away from a Morgan Freeman movie or a Will Smith, which I don't patronize anymore, I'm done with him.
And, fuck Will Smith.
Yeah, but I always remember them as Morgan Freeman, and not the character he's portraying. Where Idris Elba kills it in all of his roles.
Yeah,
he actually acts the part. So that's what I like.
Speaking of actor who acts the part, AOC, Democrats before elections, after elections. Yeah, she always pretends like she's for the people every time an election comes around. And then, you know, I think it was Willie Braggs. Willie, if you're out there, shout out. Asked me about Force the Vote because it's been 4 years since we did the Force the Vote Medicare for All marches around the country. And I shared a photo of it this week, and people were asking me about what was Force the Vote and what was the strategy behind it. And I was like, well, it was to force the Democrats who every 4 years come out and tell us they support Medicare for All and they support the everyday working class people. And then once
never
they get
vote
elected,
for it. Yeah,
they fucking never vote for it. They never could even they won't bring it to the floor, even when they have a supermajority, which the Democrats have had multiple times in the last 15 years, right?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I thought this was fitting.
Lady Alex, I agree. Clive Owen, William Dafoe. There are quite a few out there that really can't act. I've loved William Dafoe
I'm a huge Clive Owen
his
fan.
whole career. I've
always liked William Dafoe too.
Yeah, just awesome. But again, you know, I'm supporting Hollywood, and that's my hypocrisy because that's all I can do. This is
the one we were talking about. Yeah. UK police held a pro-Palestinian protester, 80 years old, for almost 27 hours and searched her house. Our dear friends across the pond, I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah,
Keep speaking the truth.
Get rid of that goddamn government you've got right now. They suck. And new graphics here.
They say touche back at you.
What do you think? You like those graphics?
Oh, I love them.
Yeah, you and Linda
Little
are getting
cultural
busy.
appropriation, not a problem.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell? Why not? What is this? This cancel your VPN now? What?
Oh, so do you have a VPN? How many of you out there have been talked into getting a VPN? Well, guess who controls your VPN?
Israel.
One place controls all the VPNs in the United States, and that would be none other than Israel.
Here we go.
Are Israeli spies controlling your VPN? According to a Minpress News investigation, quote, 3 of the 6 most popular VPNs is quietly being operated by an Israeli-owned company with close connections
3 of the
to
top
that country's
6.
national security
Of course.
state, including the elite
Half of them.
8200 and Dubden unit of the
Do not
IDF.
get a
You have
VPN,
all
says
these
Lawrence
VPN
Fine.
services with Israeli fingerprints all over.
Cato,
There are companies like NordVPN,
Nor. Do you have
Proton
Nor?
VPN,
Who has
Surfshark
Nor
with
out there?
servers in Israel.
I do.
And you have other
Proton.
companies like Ola VPN and ExpressVPN that are founded.
I have Nor. I quit
You have
using it.
Nor?
I paid for it, and then I used it twice, and it ratcheted my signal down so bad I couldn't stream. Not worth it.
It's about hiding who you are, right? That's what VPNs are for, and being able to go onto other countries' servers so you can watch shows that are not accessible here. I mean, that's the only things I saw useful of a VPN.
Yeah, no, I
Hide who you are.
I wish there was an actual VPN that didn't
Yeah,
have
grow up and
spies
learn how to
on it.
pirate porn yourself. That's right.
You brought a fee says.
Fee says Justin Trump and his oh, did I not put the video in here? Shit,
Nope.
I forgot to drop the video. Anyways, Trump says he is prepared to hold a 3-way meeting with Putin and Zelensky, though he remarks it should have happened there months ago. He also said, he stated Washington needs to discuss the expiration of the New START treaty and nuclear disarmament with Moscow. So he's talking out both sides of his fucking face again.
As
you know.
usual, on cue.
We're ratcheting up the fucking weapons making. Oh, but wait, we're disarming. We're going to disarm everybody and we're going to get, an agreement. Oh,
Yeah.
Whatever.
Politicians are not your friend. Even you think the president, you think this guy's doing stuff for you. No, he's not. Sorry, but
No,
once
it's
again,
about the weapons manufacturers. How much have their stocks gone up since he got in office? Oh my freaking god!
300%.
And like they weren't already soaring high under Biden.
I know.
What? Come on! Every time they win, always
always,
weapons,
always.
manufacturers win.
Popeye, I'm not gonna read your comment, Popeye. But everybody read Popeye's comment, everybody. Oh shit. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Just
Popeye.
as long as your pages don't stick together, you're okay.
Yeah, that's the thing, Popeye. You got to watch out. Make sure you have wet wipes. We killed our own and then blamed Hamas. That's Yoav Gallant, and he admitted this in, well, actually a couple of times. So yeah, that's that guy's.
Why does he look like David Carradine? Does he look like David Carradine?
Yeah, he looks a little like Kung Fu. I got it.
I was like, this not the guy that hung himself in audio asphyxiation. Like, oh, and then
No,
I was
David-
like, oh, wait a minute, no, this is a different dude.
No, David Carradine, he got murdered. He got a Colombian
you think-
necktie.
You think he? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he got a Colombian necktie.
They set it up good. Everybody believes he was a sicko there at the end. That's
Yeah,
a good
well,
way to take him out.
Yeah, he was definitely someplace where he shouldn't have been. Sad to say, I always liked his movies and stuff.
I did too. Honestly,
I saw him. First time I saw him was Kung Fu back in 1970.
Kung Fu, yeah,
17
exactly.
nothing. Yeah, quite.
But he was awesome in Kill Bill. I gotta tell you.
Oh yeah, he
Kill
was. Yeah, him. Uma Thurman and him, that was the odd couple.
Yeah,
that
Kill
made-
Bill.
that worked
Every
great.
couple of years, I'll go watch the Kill Bill series again, just because I hate Quentin Tarantino. He is the biggest Israeli
Prick.
slime prick. Yeah, Zionist nightmare. But he did some amazing work. He really did.
I
you
think
know?
he's past his prime on that, though. I wouldn't watch.
I
his
think
shit
he is
anymore.
too. Hateful Eight wasn't that great, I don't think, and I think that was the last thing I watched.
Yeah,
from him.
it's Hollywood's burning as we speak, and it rightfully should burn. It's that time, Shanda, where we're bringing another musical
just a
break.
little relaxer.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
relaxer, and on these, I said last week I want to bring
Tarantino
something.
makes me sick, too.
I'm trying to bring covers that haven't gotten the love they deserve, and like the Greystones or Low Darts. We have another one here, and this is really, really good. It's called Still the One, and you will remember this, all you pre-boomers.
Still the One. I remember it.
This band does a fantastic job, in my opinion. Hope you like it. We're going to take a quick break.
Perfect timing. It's straight up 8 o'clock.
It's straight up 8 o'clock, right where it's supposed to be. Here we go.
We've been together since way back when. Sometimes I never want to see you again, but I want you to know, after all these years, you're still the one I want whispering in my ear. You're still the one I want to talk to in bed, still the one that turns my head. We're still having fun, and you're still the one. I looked at your face every day, but I never saw it till I went away. When winter came, I just wanted to go deep in the desert. I long for the snow, 'cause you're still the one that makes me laugh, still the one that's my better half. We're still having fun, and you're still the one. You're still the one that makes me strong, still the one I want to take along. We're still having fun, and you're still the one. Yes, you are. Come on, boys. Changing our love, it comes and goes. Even though we grow too. You're still the one that I love to touch, still the one, and I can't get enough. We're still having fun, and you're still the one. You're still the one who can scratch my itch. You're still the one that I wouldn't switch. We're still having fun, and you're still the one. You are still the one that makes me shout, still the one that I dream about. We're still having fun, and you're still the one. You're still the one. Yes, still the one. We're still having fun, and you're still the one.
What'd you think?
It was good. It was
Yeah,
good.
name of the band, September in the Park, and yeah, I think they did a great
Little
job. I love
throwback to Chicago,
I
huh?
love the vocals. I think they did a great job, and I wouldn't be surprised if somebody saw them on a cruise ship or a casino because
Right.
they are.
wedding singers.
They were good, and I know that I think somebody was on. I think it was Bad Cookie. Who was it? P Stubbed. You didn't like the guitar solo? I thought they did a good job. So
They did a good job.
They did a good job. We like I said, we need that little interlude in between so we can get fired up for the second half of the show. And Sandy,
right.
you brought a Mr. Door here.
I did bring a Jimmy Dore. We've been warning you guys about the real IDs for years now, and they are here. And do you have yours yet? Who's going to pay for it? Government? No.
And to understand that that is not a driver's license anymore. That is a federal ID under federal control that the federal government is allowing the states to use for people to use as a driver's license. But you'll notice it's not called a real driver's license, right? It's called a real ID. It is a national ID card. It's a usurpation of states' rights. It's a violation of privacy rights. They plan to digitize it. The DMV has testified to Congress. They plan to digitize it, put it on your phone, and have remote and real-time access to it.
This is happening right now, so I've run up against this. They tell you can't fly unless you have what they call a real ID. Now, I used to just use my driver's license, but that changed recently, and you have to have what they call a real ID, which is not just a state ID anymore. It's a federal ID, really. So this is really wild that we're going against what everybody thinks of America, that you don't need to have this. But here, down here, I want to read this to you. The official purpose of this. It says, the term official purpose includes, but is not limited to, accessing federal facilities. So you need a real ID if you want to access federal facilities. If you want boarding federally regulated commercial aircraft, or entering nuclear power plants. So 2 out of the 3 I'm good. And then it says, and any other purposes that the secretary shall determine. So that means
any other,
they could use for anything, for any reason whatsoever at any time.
I get two things out of this.
What the fuck is the point of this stupid little thing? Isn't that what this was for?
Yeah, you can still use it.
Okay, so I can use that instead of the real ID to get into a federal building or on a plane or in a nuclear plant?
As far as I have read and heard, you can, but I don't know about the nuclear plant. Two things I get out of this is, one, that this is just one more way to herd you into a 15-minute city or keep you at home. The other thing is I think the graphic that the Real ID people use is the same graphic people that they use for Jimmy's Depend label that we showed earlier in the show. This isn't Meghan Markle. Sorry, everybody. I know that you really wanted to listen to Meghan Markle. You brought this, right, Shanda?
No, this is about Bridget Macron, and the Macrons have now filed a lawsuit against Candace Owens. Remember, we covered the Becoming Bridget over on Trailer Park a couple of months ago, and they're finally coming for her for calling her a man.
This is a mistake on the Macron's part.
I think so too.
Well, French President Emmanuel Macron and his groomer wife Brigitte have filed a defamation lawsuit against Candace Owens, who claims that France's first lady was born male. Now, the legal action filed today in Delaware said Owens had been spreading outlandish, defamatory, and far-fetched fictions. Well, it basically sounds like the internet. And Owens has regularly repeated the claims on her popular podcast and social media channels, and in March 2024 stated that she would stake her entire professional reputation on her belief that Mrs. Macron is in fact a man. And in an episode of her podcast released today, she stood by her allegations and said of the lawsuit, "This is just goofy." Now, Owens taunted the French First Lady and described being sued by her as an obvious, desperate public relations strategy. Now, a conspiracy theory that has circulated for years alleges that Mrs. Macron was born male under the name of Jean-Michel Trogneux, which belongs to her brother. Now, Owens has spread the conspiracy theory to her audiences, including nearly 7 million followers on X. And earlier this year, she released a video series titled Becoming Brigitte. Now, the Macrons said in a statement released by their attorneys that they had asked Owens repeatedly for a retraction, but ultimately concluded that referring the matter to a court of law was the only remaining avenue for remedy. They're not going to win.
No,
I think they're going to do a deposition. They're going to ask her to prove it. I mean, come on. They're not going to win. This is stupid as shit. They'd have to prove malice in the first goddamn place. Yeah. Do you think this is what the fight on the airplane was about when she freaking two-fisted freaking... old Emmanuel right in the face. Yeah. Come on.
Well,
really?
I learned something.
Doubling down on your lies.
I learned something through all this. She was his teacher, and he was 14 years old, and she started banging him when she was
or something.
Yeah. Whoa.
I knew that. I knew that.
Statutory rape,
So-
man. Come on.
Well, and the sickest part is they're into a lot of kiddie pedo art and literature, and they like put it in the backgrounds of their photo shoots and shit. Like I could go down that rabbit hole, but not on YouTube, man. Jilly, you know what I'm talking about.
Is that the status quo in France these days? Is that how bad it is, or what?
Oh, the people of France know better. They're just like us, though. They're fucking, stuck with the powerful globalist elites and the G7s that have been shoved down their throats, and they can't shake them either, just like none of us can.
Oh, well, anyway, I guess the grape laws are different in France. USA versus Cuba comparison. Life expectancy, 73.68, and dropping in Cuba at 76.33. Unemployment is 3.6. Cuba's 1.39.
Wow.
Homelessness,
Damn socialism.
650,000. I believe that is growing exponentially, and near zero in Cuba.
Socialism's fucking terrible, Oz.
Oh, it's awful. Healthcare and education, life, death, healthcare and education, free healthcare and education. Sounds like Israel. On our dime, too. Literacy, 88% in the U.S., 99% in Cuba. I can't figure that one out. Are they saying they have a 99%, they have 10% or 11% higher literacy rate? That must be what
they
it
do.
is. And child mortality rate is 6.3 in the U.S., 5.1 in Cuba. Doctors per 10,000. 26.2 in the United States, 84
Yeah, they have
in Cuba.
They have a ton of doctors.
I'm going to go to Cuba to get my health care. Holy shit.
So that's who has the lung cancer vaccine, the real one, not the shit I'm taking.
Homicide rate per 100,000, 5 and 4.4. Malnutrition death, 0.9 in the United States, almost 1%. And
But they don't have food in their grocery stores, Oz.
Oh, yeah, well, sanctions. Billionaires. The United States have 756. Cuba has none. And foreign interventions, the United States, let me see, I can't see that. It's 70 foreign interventions since World War II, and 60-year embargo invasion, 638 assassination attempts, and filed by the USA. Yes. And so, yeah, I'm not promoting Cuba necessarily, but the facts speak for themselves, Shanda, I got to say.
Yeah, they do.
I think I brought Megatron, I'm pretty sure. The U.S. will collect donations for the huge $36.7 trillion debt. And the U.S. Treasury Department is now accepting Venmo and PayPal payments from those who want to donate money to reduce the national $36.7 trillion
Are they seriously passing the mega hat around and trying to get donations for the fucking debt, the national debt? Are you kidding me? You fucking fools. Yeah, go ahead. Venmo Trump some money because he needs it.
I thought that was an Onion post.
No, apparently it's real.
When the first Iraq war started, we were at 16 trillion. Now we're up over almost to 37. You brought this. This is another one of our friends out there that I believe.
This is a doctor.
Doctor. Okay, here we go. Let's listen to the doctor.
You might have to turn this one up. She's in her car, so it's quiet.
And you say, I cannot take care of my dad. He needs lifting. He needs help in the bathroom. He needs help feeding. Everything. I have my own kids. I have my own job. I have my own family. There is no social support. Only if you are wealthy can you buy that privately. Your primary care doctor cannot suggest that your dad should get admitted to a nursing home and that Medicare can cover. When I work on the inpatient side of things, cannot go see your dad down in the ED and suggest, what he needs is help with daily activities of living. He should go to a nursing home. No. I have to admit him to the hospital, even though I, as a doctor, do not believe in that, so that the case manager can now send out a prior authorization as long as he has stayed in the hospital for at least 2 nights. And you're not paying the observation rate, you're paying the inpatient rate because they only accept from inpatient. This is what drains our money in this country. And you know where that money is being drained first? The American people. We are putting Americans in so much debt through the system, and the hospital is making a profit. And it does not go to physician salaries. You can bet on that. I've admitted patients before. Medicare doesn't even want to cover anyway. Now we're looking at other options like Medicaid. In order to qualify for Medicaid, you have to make no money at all. And by money, I'm not talking about the cash flowing in. I'm talking about everything you own. Your car, your house, your savings that you've worked your butt off your entire life. Things you want to pass down to your kids after you die.
I know, I'm
guess
living
what
it
you have
right
to do
now.
with those things? You
Don't
have to
have
do
any
what's called
fucking
spend
money
down.
if
You have to
you
sell that
want
car. You have to sell that
medicine.
house. You have to be poor enough to qualify for Medicaid in this country so that you can go die with grace in a nursing home. We are so jaded, and this happens all the time, and we know it's wrong. We just live with the system. Cuts to Medicaid? Cut what? We are charging people who make $30,000 a year and supporting their family. We are charging them tens of thousands of dollars. People in the United States work until they die. This is a non-partisan issue. We are all human beings. As a citizen, you should be taken care of by your government at the end of life, especially if you've paid taxes your entire life and you're promised Medicare at the end.
Japan takes care of their elderly at the end of life.
China takes care of their elderly. Like, yeah, it's so fucked. As you know, I've been through it lately. You know, Al's mom lived with us for 10 years, and then we had to put her in a nursing home. And just the end of life care in this country is all greed. It's all about the last dime that they can fucking squeeze out of you, and you better not own anything or we're going to take it from you. Your kids aren't getting anything. You know, the things that our parents worked for to pass down for us, nope, the state's going to come in and take them. So, you know, I have a lot of family members dealing with this right now. My uncle, he needs full-time care, and he had too many assets to get any help. And so, you know, the family members are giving up their lives and trying to do it. And it's such a strain and it's such a burden. And we've got to start screaming our fucking heads off about geriatric care. I mean, we're all getting up there in age, you know?
Oh yeah. You'd lose everything. I've already decided that when I go out, it's not going to be comfortable. It's not going to be happy.
I'm not going out in a hospital. I'm not going to let them charge nickel and dime fucking Medicare so they can, you know, line their fucking pockets. Once they say, I'm coming home, I'm going to, you know, die on my own. I'm not going to fucking do that. Save my life. And, you know, no.
Now, Jax, you probably would like to weigh in on this or not. You are very qualified to do that. Please do.
Yep.
This has been bouncing around the last couple of days. I thought I'd add it to the deck. U.S. grocery prices reach record highs in 2025. I'm shocked, Chanda.
Fuck, I'm not. I went to the grocery store yesterday with $70, and I'm literally counting everything that I'm putting in the cart, you know, like, and I know I'm not the only one. I see all of you doing it, including you, Oz. We're all doing it. Like, can I afford this, or should I? You know, hey, Kit, what's up, Hardlands Media? Glad to see you. Yeah, hey, everybody is pinching pennies, so that's why we know when you guys donate anything to us, whether it be a 99-cent super chat or any of the coffee links.
We don't waste any of your donations. We don't.
We know how hard you're working.
We know. We're living it, just like you are. Just starting from the top quickly, alcohol's on top as far as going way up. And then right underneath that is meat. And underneath that is cheese, tied with produce. And what's the green one? The green one? Oh, the blue one. The top one's grocery. I'm sorry. The bottom one's alcohol.
Green one's alcohol. Yeah, the bottom's alcohol because, hey, don't worry about buying food for yourself. Just get fucked up and forget about it. Yeah, alcohol's always going to be obtainable.
That's all we can do. You brought this.
So I tried to verify this. Now, this came from The Hill, so, you know, it's The Hill. Take it for what it's worth. It's MS bullshit. But Trump to sign executive order pressuring cities and states on homelessness, meaning that he wants you committed. He wants to start locking everybody into asylums if you're out on the streets. So instead of addressing affordable housing and the lack of a sense of community and tackling the drug crisis, which is fueling this shit, you know, or a livable wage, no, let's just lock them in asylums. And hey, we can build some more alligator Alcatrazes and just lock them all up.
Hell no. They're tired of seeing them when they drive by, dragging their knuckles on Philadelphia
don't
Avenue.
Like seeing them when they go to the freaking theater. Yeah.
Philadelphia or Seattle or L.A., it's all getting to be the same.
Yeah, I know. What asylums? They closed all the fucking asylums. They were
Reagan
to give
closed
them fucking
them.
money.
Reagan
it's good because they were evil. God, have you gone back and watched any of the documentaries on some of those? Pennhurst and freaking, you know, they were so bad.
I just call them all Arkham. What is this?
They were all Arkham.
Ring cam thing you brought here.
Well, somebody was fucking around and stealing packages, and he fucked around with the wrong woman.
Uh-oh.
You okay?
Turn it up a little bit.
I had to do
keep stealing my packages.
You were gonna kill me over me stealing one of your packages.
I didn't anticipate you dying.
You're insane, dude. You're fucking insane.
I'm insane. Isn't it crazy that you roll up on random people's porches and steal their packages?
You had 2 mechanical pencils last time I stole from you, and you were gonna kill me over something as small as that?
Correction, good sir. I don't have my 2 mechanical pencils because you stole them. Serves you right.
You're fucking crazy, dude. You're fucking crazy. I'm calling the cops. You almost killed me, dude.
Call the cops.
Yeah, no.
Call the cops.
What is the cops gonna do? You stole off her porch multiple times. She didn't she didn't kill you. This is what it's coming down to. Come on, we all worry when we got a package coming that if it sits on our porch too long, it's gonna
It's
get
my
ripped off. I don't care where you
medication.
live.
It's my heart medication.
Yeah,
You know, something
exactly.
like that. Yeah. Thank you very
I
much.
know I worry.
fuckface.
Oh shit, I gotta get home. Amazon's gonna be coming. I don't want those packages sitting on the porch.
What is this?
Delta moves towards eliminating seat prices in favor of AI that will determine how much you personally will pay for tickets.
Oh, that's going to end well.
Do you travel too much? Then you will pay a higher rate because carbon credits, man, got to offset those suckers. Yeah. I mean, they already do this. We all know nobody pays the same price for a fucking flight. There was probably, because we all use Expedia and Kayak, and you're all trying to get the cheapest flight you can get, right?
Yeah.
Nobody pays the same price on that airplane that you're on. Nobody.
Yeah. They're just fleecing everybody one way or another.
Exactly.
I found this story interesting this week. Too much moose meat and antlers caused a plane to crash in Alaska that killed a congresswoman's husband, at the NTSB reports. Too much moose meat and antlers strapped to a wing caused a deadly small plane crash in Alaska. A nearly 2-year-old long investigation by the National Transportation Safety Board determined in a report released Tuesday a small Piper PA-18 plane had taken a group of hunters to a remote wilderness near St. Mary's, Alaska on September 2023. Where they killed a moose, the report said. Well, here for the moose. I mean, he got his revenge, didn't he?
Shouldn't have overloaded one of those little planes. It just goes to show. But I mean, that's just the whole Golden Triangle thing of Alaska, man. You're risking your life and you're traveling in Alaska.
What was that little singer's name that was a slave? Aliyah? Her plane crashed. Yeah, her plane crashed. Yeah. They overloaded.
She was overloaded. Or Beyonce wanted her off the scene. I don't know. There's conspiracies about Aaliyah.
I don't know what that is, too. No matter what you think about Joe Rogan, good or bad, I hear he's not interested in having Netanyahu on his show yet. But one of his producers asked today, should we have Netanyahu on his show?
Oh,
well,
fuck no.
Time magazine excludes Joe Rogan from the list of top 100 greatest podcasters of all time. And what down there says, so Time magazine with its 1 million combined online and print subscribers, combined online and print, is keeping Joe Rogan with his 134 million plus subscribers off of their top 100 podcast list. Do you really think that he cares? I don't think he fucking cares. Do you think he cares? I don't.
I don't think he fucking cares. Yeah.
I don't either. This is
but I don't watch a lot of Rogan anymore.
I don't either. I don't.
Somebody
watch
that I want to hear from. Last one I watched was AJ from Y-Files.
I see a clip. I kind of like this idea. I'm sure there's something wrong with it. It probably pollutes the water. Norway built underwater turbines to generate power without harming sea life, clean energy with zero surface footprint. I think that's a damn good idea.
I don't want to chop up the fish as they fucking swam by.
I would think that you wouldn't have to have it's probably Snorky. Are you in the house? It's different physics underwater. So maybe they don't have to rotate as fast.
What happens when the fish zigs instead of zags? I don't know.
Bad day for the fish. Mexico turned cactus juice into biodegradable plastic, and it vanishes in soil like a fallen leaf. Boy, I wish they would have had that back in 1970 nothing. That would have been great. Can you imagine
But it'll never come to market because people like Dow Chemical and they own Ziploc and all of the other storage containers that Americans buy up in bulk and use all day long and go into landfills. So this will never make it to a market near you.
And remember, everybody, like this person says, I'm disgusted with this world. I can't even trust what I eat. See, hear, drink, or breathe. Shanda, do you
Nope.
agree with that? Do you agree with that?
100%.
Yeah,
You can't
it's-
trust anything. Anything.
Pretty horror show, I gotta say. And we've got this one. You probably be better off without air conditioning. I brought this for you, Shanda. I stopped using air conditioning a while ago, and I won't go back. When it gets hot out, I adapt to the heat. When it gets hot, most people know stay in the AC all day, and then they go outside and just wilt. They can't enjoy being outside on a beautiful summer day, except maybe in quick bursts. I don't have a problem being outside in the heat, and I love summer. I attribute this mostly to the fact I don't use air conditioning. Yes, you'll be hot. Yes, you'll sweat. But those things aren't bad once you adjust and accept them, and you'll adapt to the summer and be able to enjoy it instead of just hiding in a cold room. Now, Shanda has a counter argument to this, and I want to hear it because she's right. I agree with you.
I have both views, but the reason I have to have an air conditioner is because my thyroid shut down and I'm constantly having hot flashes, and without it I'm dying, so I'm in front of the air conditioner all day long. But I have told myself the last 10 years of having air conditioning. I had air conditioning when I lived down south. You have to. You can't live through
Arizona.
the summers.
Yeah.
You don't live in those spots unless you have air conditioning. But it seems like as an adult, since I've had air conditioning, I don't enjoy summer as much. I don't feel like summer is as long as it used to be, because as a kid, it was always warm in the house and the windows were always open and you had hot summer nights, and oh, it's so hot, the house never cooled down last night. You felt like you had a long summer because you had those days. We don't have those days anymore. And yeah, I go out and I enjoy the sun for a couple hours, then I come back in. But I do feel like this is true. If I was younger, I probably would get rid of my air conditioner just because I feel like it robs me of summer.
I think it's like microwaves, being able to heat food on demand. It's like being able to cool off on demand. I think you have been socially conditioned to accept this instant gratification instead of dealing with life as you might want to.
We used to deal with the heat and we loved it. We found ways to stay cool. We slept outside on the porch on hot summer nights, stuff like that. We don't do that shit anymore. So believe in yourself like a tourist believes they can pet this fluffy cow. And scientists just found a link between autisms and Neanderthal DNA found in modern humans. Oh my God, shut up. Shut up. No, nobody fucking believes that. And Vice wants you to believe that smoking weed might change your genes. And I said, good, because these genes are tight, and I've been trying to get rid of them for a long time. You won't find the effects of cannabis written in your DNA, but scientists say it might be scrambling notes in the margins. So there you are. They're trying to blame marijuana, not the boop that they shove some mRNA, to rewrite your shit. No, it's not that at all. It's the weed. And is coffee racist? How drinking coffee perpetuates white supremacy. Created by black people for black people, and now a pillar of white supremacy capitalism. It is if you consume coffee, you are helping the industry who built on racism.
I think Joey would argue with that.
I know, right? I was like, what?
Joey
What? I
would
can't
argue
drink
with
coffee
that.
now?
Yeah. There's the fairy Linda in there, that graphic. Not all
I like that one.
Not all heroes wear capes. Criminal caught after cutting off 37 man buns in one day and claims he was doing the Lord's work. You brought
I
that.
love the smile on his face.
You brought that.
I hate man buns. I do
too. I do too. You know what? And there's this new on AMC Plus called The Nautilus. It's like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and the main character has a man bun he wears through the whole show. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. God,
I can't take anybody serious who's got a man bun.
Put a pirate hat on or something, for God's sake.
The man bun is the new day frickin' what they call it, the mullet. It's a modern day mullet.
It's that time again. Are you ready for this?
Hollywood.
We've got some memorials to start off with here.
Oh, a lot of people passing away this week. Of course, Hulk Hogan passed 2 days ago. Terry, what's his last name? Bouvier, something like that. Anyways, he passed, and Theo from Malcolm Jamal Warner from Cosby Show, he drowned in Costa Rica.
Yeah, that sucks.
How sad. And I don't know Chuck. What was the Chuck Mangione?
Chuck had the circular trumpet, and he did he didn't sing. He just played, like the circular.
I'm sure I would recognize it because it was a big deal.
Great
I would
stuff.
totally.
Now, this lady, she passed away a while back, didn't she?
A couple of weeks ago, yeah.
5
weeks ago, I want to say, and Brule. And, I kind of thought it was either boop boop related or an overdose was going to be my guess. And it was intentional. She unalived herself with a toxic mix. And let me tell you, man, it was harsh. Some what was it? It was an amphetamine and ethanol. Where the fuck did the ethanol come from? Where do you get ethanol?
That's in meth, amphetamine.
Oh, okay.
It's in meth.
So she just OD'd on a massive amount of meth. Oh my God, that's a terrible way to go. I had a friend go that
I think
way
so.
and
I
blow
could
your
be.
fucking heart up.
I could be wrong. Chat can correct me.
Well, she had some antidepressants and a few other things in there too.
Yeah,
but they're ruling in an unaliving.
She didn't have Kevorkian cocktail. I know what that is. So.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
This was a shocker for everybody after he, did his concert a couple weeks ago.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah, but from what I didn't vet this, but I hope this is true. Ozzy Osbourne.
No, it is true.
Black Sabbath make history. Their Back to the Beginning farewell concert raised $190 million that will be donated to cure Parkinson's and for children's hospitals. So, hey, you know what? Thanks, man.
Ozzy is the soundtrack of my life. It always has been from freaking 7th grade on. I have been one of the biggest, Ozzy fan. I saw him play live multiple times. It's hurt. It's hurt. I was traveling when I got the news, but I knew it was coming. We all knew it was coming. And Andrew Yang. So there was an outpouring from people around the world, right? We saw a lot of artists, musicians do tribute songs during their tours, the night after and stuff. People sending out tweets, and Andrew Yang jumped on the bandwagon and thought he would get a little recognition, and he said, "Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne, a true American original." Well, somebody needs to inform Yang that again he is wrong, and Ozzy was from England. He was not an American. Dumb fucker.
I know. Andrew Yang,
a dumbass.
Hey, Yang Gang, if you haven't kicked this guy to the curb yet, please do now.
Yeah. You guys are looking like fools.
You brought this.
And speaking of South Park, because, South Park came out and just trashed Trump this week. And it's going to be a fun season, it looks like. My father, Isaac Hayes, didn't quit South Park. Scientology quit on his behalf. Remember, he played Chef. His salty flavored balls. And we always wonder what happened to Chef. And Scientology. That's what happened to Chef. That's sad.
Huh. That is sad.
And a huge portion of society distracted by consumerism, celebrities, reality TV, and brain rotting algorithms. Anyone else paying attention? Yeah, we're horrified. We are horrified.
What in the hell did Zac Efron do to his face?
Oh my God, Zac Efron and
who is the girl? I don't know who the girl is.
Megan Fox. That's Megan Fox from the Transformers.
Megan Fox?
That's Megan Fox. Yes.
Wow.
100%. So yeah, Hollywood is fucking their faces up between Ozempic, butt lifts, and freaking the Botox and the cheek implants and the buccal fat removal and the cat eye surgeries.
Freezing the lip. Yeah.
But you know what? Some of them have got a really good surgeon, because look at Kris Jenner's new look, Demi Moore's new look. Like a bunch of them got their shit fixed. Courtney Cox got her shit fixed. Like
they're few and far between. I'm even seeing some of these Hallmark people, mostly Mostly the females, but some of the males too have had hack jobs done on their. Just unbelievable.
Oh man,
unbelievable.
hack jobs. These are both hack jobs. They're all gonna look like this next woman by the time they're done. Have you seen her?
Scary. Who the hell is
Yeah,
she?
this is mental. This is body dysmorphia at its fucking finest. I mean, to look in the mirror and think that this looks good? What the hell? Your brain is fucked up.
I might get nailed.
Look,
for the
yeah, I
reason.
don't know, but look at that. How does she think that looks good?
I feel.
I don't understand it.
I feel
sorry
for
these
her.
people. Yeah, they're
I feel
mental.
sorry.
She probably was a beautiful woman before she started doing all this shit to her face. You know, scary.
Oh
Scary.
yeah, that's heartbreaking. At best. Anyway, I have a small Stoner Corner, 78 days and still no tomatoes. You see that tomato plant there, Shanda?
Oh, I've got tomatoes.
Yeah, well, that
Mine are
that,
doing really good.
that plant won't produce tomatoes.
Oh, you watch. I'll make it bloom.
Smoking weed doesn't ruin your life. That's all on you. If you can't manage smoking weed and have a successful life, that's your problem. I agree with that. Cannabis belongs to the people, not the government, and you agree with that too. Me getting kicked out of heaven for sneaking in weed, yeah, that would be me. And then, of course, the big bong theory. Big bong theory.
The big bong theory. That's funny.
Big bong theory. I failed this test. Can we quickly go through this?
Yeah, no, we got plenty of time. We're doing good time wise. Let's see.
What's number one?
I'm trying to figure it out. What is number one?
Pass or play? Pass or play?
I pass on one, but I'll play two.
Okay.
Who is Guns N' Roses?
3. Pass or play?
I guess I'm going to pass on that one. Queen is 4. 3 Doors Down is 5. Led Zeppelin is 6. Robot is 7. Smashing
know.
Pumpkins.
Yeah.
Girl DNA? Girl Sausages? What are those?
Chain Link?
Or Links?
Alice in Chains.
Alice in Chains, yep. Cat?
The cat.
Lion, Tiger, Toto. Come on, guys.
Come on, guys. We need some help.
We need
Pantera?
some help here.
Pantera, I'll take that.
Pantera. Okay, yeah, I'd take Pantera on that one.
11.
What is that?
That is a basketball with orbs on it. What the hell is that?
Blind Melon.
Huh?
That cookie's got it. Blind Melon.
Blind Melon, and somebody said Rolling Stones. They beat with Mastermind.
Rolling
You got that.
Stones. Yeah, got that one. Soundgarden. Okay, I see that one.
What's this one with the gun? 30. That's not 38 Special. This is something else. Sex Pistols.
Stone Temple Pilot is 3. Yep, you got that one too. Sex Pistols. Yep, Sex Pistols totally.
Police.
Police. Yeah, got that one.
Ladybugs.
And,
What is Ladybugs?
Bugs. Beatles. The Beatles.
The Beatles. Okay, I was thinking
Yep.
there were ladybugs.
Mouse got that one. Mouse FS got the Beatles.
What's
you
the
guys
number?
helped us out a lot.
What's number
number
one?
one?
Number one. Number one. Number one. Number one.
Yeah, I think number one's the only one we didn't get. What is number one? Pearl Jam. There
Pearl
you
Jam.
are,
There
Pearl
you go.
Jam.
You
Good
guys
job,
are the
Bad
best.
Cookies.
You guys
Yeah,
are
you
so
are.
good. You guys are the best. That was fun. We need to find more.
That
of
was
those.
fun.
We need to find. Okay, remember when it's time for.
No,
Remember When?
go up one. We got one more.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I brought a picky eater quiz.
Picky eater quiz. Oh, good. You brought one too.
We got
Here
time.
go. Okay. Picky eater quiz.
Okay,
Here
so
you go.
picky eater quiz. 1 point for every item you would not eat. Liver. I've ate it. I don't like it. Celery, mushrooms, eggs, coconut, asparagus, pork, cauliflower, zucchini, Brussels sprouts, tomato, cabbage, sardines, ew. Black licorice, love it. Oysters, ew. Crabs, shrimp, chicken, canned tuna, fish, cottage cheese, snails, ew. Olives, yum. Grapefruit, blue cheese, yum. Mayonnaise, is that Jell-O?
Yeah.
Hot dogs, pickles, avocados, peas, ew. Eggplant, ranch, tofu, sometimes. Bananas, beets, lima beans. Yeah, I like lima beans. Spinach, raisins, grits. Oh, I had grits last week and they were so hot they burned the roof of my mouth. And beef and a cucumber. There
All
aren't
right.
very many on there. I would say maybe
how many
four.
points? How many points would you get?
Let's see. 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4. Yeah, no, I like everything. I do. I like zucchinis and Brussels sprouts, and I love cabbage. And
Mine's
yeah,
an easy.
I
I got 1 point. What did I? 1 point. What was
What
it
is the
for?
one thing you won't eat?
That's it. What is it?
What is the one thing Oz won't eat? I'm gonna say snails.
No.
Really, you would eat snails?
I've eaten snails. I love them.
Chewy. Oh, you love them. Black licorice.
No, I love black licorice. It's not good for your heart,
okay.
though. Terrible for your heart.
Brussels sprouts.
Nope.
You like Brussels sprouts, huh?
Come on, it's easy.
Peas.
No.
Peas.
It's
You
easy,
love cottage
Shanda.
cheese.
You know me.
Grapefruit?
Nope.
Grapefruit?
Tell me if you give up.
Fish, mayonnaise, Jell-O.
Nope.
You like Jell-O?
I don't like it. I eat it.
I'm looking.
It's so
Sardines?
easy.
Sardines?
Nope.
I've got through the whole list. Tell me, what is it that you won't eat? Tofu?
Oz will not eat beets.
Oh, I won't eat beets. I love beets. Beets
I
are
hate
so
beets.
good.
They taste like dirt,
Oh.
man.
Pickled beets are the best. Yeah, I don't like
Beets
sprouts.
suck,
I don't like
suck.
sprouts. Sprouts taste like dirt. Like people like sprouts on their sandwich. I'm not a big sprout fan. What will
All
you
right.
guys eat?
Here we go. We're on. This is Me Mally.
Me Mally.
Me Mally. Here we go. Dutch oven extraction system.
That's good because it can kill you.
I will never hear ratchet straps again in my whole life. Ratchet straps, $15 each. My dream job would be delivering boxes of karma to people who really deserve it, and that would be a dream job for me.
That's weird. The graphic's not coming through on that one. I can see the graphic on my computer, but it's not coming through on the main screen.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I gotta fix
We'll
it.
have to fix that graphic. Yeah, it's not
the
showing up.
It's in the outro. I made it in the outro. And we
Okay.
have this one here. Get a little pornography going here. We have camel towing. Well, when it's wedged in tight, we pull it out. And McDonald's, you can't see the prices, but this was about 10 years before I started going to McDonald's. French fries, 20 cents. Hamburger, 39 cents. Coffee, 15 cents. Yeah, this was like 1960 something.
15 cents for a coffee. Now they're $10. Damn.
Yeah, that's the foo-foo coffee. We've got this one. I like this one. This was a good one, and I kind of had to experience this when an ambulance charges you $2,000, but the tow truck only charges you $80.
Yeah, but you got to have a permit to haul a dead body, so I don't know if you can do that in all states. I mean, I know you can't in Washington.
You just get a bobtail Penske truck and you rent that. That way you don't send it.
Yeah, just put it.
Oh, look, it's me at the family reunion. I'm the black sheep in the middle, and I'm not kidding
I hear
because
ya.
I am the black sheep of my family, and I'm damn proud of it.
Me too.
And here we go. You're going to like this one, Shanda. Finally, a decision that didn't give me anxiety. Tacos. No tacos. That was an easy one. And have you seen this new invention? It's a fart vacuum. Shit. Yes, I do shit in the woods, says the bear. And I believe him. And let me see. We got a few more here. And we have around this time in 2020, we couldn't find toilet paper. Now we can't afford it. No shit. Don't know. Maybe rub spinach on it. Olive oil says. Anybody else have a smartphone with 47 apps but still take a handwritten list to the grocery store like it's 19? I do too. I do too. Yeah, so moving right along. I could read the rest of it because I need satisfaction.
It's I don't know why I don't put it in my phone or on my phone because then I got to type it all out. It's just easier to scribble that shit down on the back of an envelope and go.
And then when you're done, you can crumble it up and defeated piece of paper and toss it in the trash like the productivity champion you are. Yes, that would be me for sure.
Yep.
Let me see.
No, I find the lists in the bottom of my car from a year ago.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Popeye smokes pipes in bed. Yes.
Popeye
does smoke pipes in bed.
He does. I did this reface. It's supposed to go. My face is supposed to go on Ed, but it went on Wilbur. The U.S. only saves world. The U.S. only saves the world in movies. In real life, you have to save the world from the U.S. No shit. Maybe your final stage of healing is telling them to fuck off. I agree with that.
I think so.
What people think a killer clown looks like and what would actually look like Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Okay, we agree on that one too. And he just got okayed to do some shit in the Netherlands, and they're having a major pissed off time about it. I've got to say again, not only is this the namesake for Shanda and my show, it's one of my favorite shows of all time. Call me a rom-com lover, call me crazy, but I loved Beauty and the Boomer. I thought that Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. I thought that was 20 years ahead of its time as far as romance goes, because Vincent exemplified at that time what I thought a real man would think and feel about everybody and everything around him. Although it was full of violence, I still thought he was the perfect man.
Oh, wasn't that violence? It was 80s violence. Come on.
Yeah, it was 80s violence. But actually, Catherine is the namesake for my daughter, too. And Ron Perlman did make the TV guide back then, but he was only in Canada. That thing had a hell of a following back in the day. Breaking news.
It did.
Yes.
I remember.
Hippies are still around, and you can watch that on some shows. I recommend you watch it. It's got great music, great cinematography, and a great message. So, Beauty and the Beast, fantastic show of its time. We have Remember When. Do you remember this, Shanda? Remember When? Now,
I like the 90s Dark Shadows, too.
Yeah, Mr. Mom, 220, 221. I use that all the time. And then the TV guide, the fake moon landing thing. So
the fake moon landing.
That's what we're saying. But that
it does look like they're on a soundstage for that. But I had one of those rockets, the water rockets.
Oh, I thought it was a butt plug. Never mind.
No, that's one of those pump up water rockets. Remember, you put water in it, and you pump, and then you released, and it shot up.
I had one too. I'm being facetious, but I was worried about putting my eye out with it. That thing had power, man.
It did, man.
It was like jarts, man. If you threw it or shot it in the wrong way, it would blow your head off. And jarts would stab you in the neck. And
jarts. Here's a good idea. Let's throw some shit in the air that can poke our eyes out. What were our parents fucking thinking?
And we've got the moon landing again. And my first colonoscopy, Lego finally got it right. There you go.
I knew you'd find this. I saw that somewhere on social media, and of course you found it.
I know you did. And Barbara Eden, every young man's wet dream of that time. And we have to agree with this. We wore miniskirts, bell bottoms, tank tops, and drove muscle cars, listened to the best bands ever, and there has never been a generation cooler since. And I'm going to stand by that because I'm a boomer. And yes, I did love Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Sally Ann House, Dick Van Dyke, and Roy Dartreese's daughter was in that Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and he was
Crazy Puppet.
Roy Dartreese was in Beauty and the Beast. Hey, Crazy Puppet, what's going on? I'm back from hiatus, mostly due to excessive dedication to my work. I like tasks, not the corporate structuring. Either way, great to see you live. Great to see you, Crazy Puppet. And you know, Crazy Puppet, I don't know if you know this, but you got a producer card last year because of your support of the show, and we just want to thank you again. Crazy Puppet, along with another one of our supporters who does not want to be named, has been super supportive and got us through and covered a lot of our costs for the last year. And sincerely,
last couple of years.
Last couple of years,
I'm glad.
for sure. Thank you so much.
I'm glad to see Crazy Puppets got a #1 supporter because, as it should be, you have contributed so much to our channel over the years, and it's fun to see you over there at Jimmy Dore shaking Steph down and constantly dropping chats on her to read. So keep it up, Crazy Puppet.
Yeah, you
love
keep
to
it
see
up.
when you're out there, but
Yeah.
we miss you when you're not around. I worry about you. I wonder about you, so I'm always happy when I do come across you in a chat.
And yeah, you don't have to drop any cash on us, Crazy Puppet. You've done more than enough. Thank you so much.
Yes. We appreciate it, though.
We appreciate it greatly. Our lowest
Phil,
price
I
of
miss Phil.
1975. I got to tell you, $499.98 back then. That was a big chunk of money for a console.
That was
TV.
a huge chunk
Yeah.
of money. Yeah.
Yeah,
But you know, the thing is you knew nobody could steal that fucking TV. It weighed 10,000 fucking pounds.
No, if you wanted to go on a murder spree, you just take it on top of a building. You could wipe out a whole line of cars with it.
And then when the tube burned out in it, you just got a little TV and put it on top of it.
That's right. It was a great rack for TVs. And I'm going to shout out Phil Donahue, one of the most honest.
Yeah.
Most honest.
I love
he was the best. He was the best.
He was.
And
I come
you know,
home from school every afternoon, 4:00. Oprah took his spot when she took over, right? Remember? But till then, it was Donahue's spot. And I'd come home, Mom would be watching Phil. And then, of course, she'd have to call Grandma and Grandpa, and they'd talk about what was on Phil Donahue. And totally.
He wasn't out for the glamour or the glory. He was out for the truth.
No.
And actually,
He was talking to people.
Ed Schultz, he saw the light. He came over to the right side of the light.
did.
The right side of the line. He was great. And Charles Grodin was another one. NBC can go fuck themselves. They screwed over Phil Donahue so bad. And same with MSNBC. Go fuck yourself. You guys screwed over some of the best people, and you gave us Rachel Maddow and Chris Hayes and Lawrence O'Donnell. Give me a fucking break, you pieces of shit. So anyway, Phil, rest in peace. We miss you, buddy. Good man, Phil Donahue.
Totally good, man. Oz, Crazy Puppet says, Oz, you're too slow. I was already writing.
Well, thank you so much again, Crazy Puppet. Very kind of you. Shanda, Shanda's the best, and she takes care of those donations, the super chats, and she makes sure, like we said earlier, not a penny is wasted for her cancer treatment or keeping this show going. Thank you all for your support. You're just so wonderful.
You're the reason we're still here, all of you.
All of you are the reason we're still here. Now, this is good right here. A box of candy back in this day. This must have been like 1940 or 1935. 5 pounds for $1.98 of box of chocolates.
What?
5
No way.
pounds.
5
Yeah.
pounds?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
5
I can eat
pounds.
that whole thing in probably fucking 24 hours.
3 pounds for $1. You know, and the fruitcake there.
Wow.
I think that was a
I'll
chocolate
pass.
collection. Christmas time.
Somebody still has that fruitcake in their closet, I promise you.
Yeah, I think it's more of a chocolate sampler in a round bottle. I stand corrected. But honest to God, chocolate was different back then, too. They actually had chocolate flavoring in it. Speaking of chocolate, I want to make this announcement. Chocolate prices over the next year, they're going to double. So for real chocolate,
Sadly.
you're going to be paying double, or at least close to double, next year. So be ready. Enjoy it while you can.
That makes me sad. I love chocolate.
Not to brag, but I was alive when you could slam the phone down and hang up on someone. It was spectacular. And of course, The Fifth Element. That was for its time, it was a really good movie. It was offbeat. It was funny. It was unique. And Bruce Willis, he's not doing great. He can't speak or anything these days.
Sad.
Yeah, the light that burns twice as bright, burns half as long, and I think it works for him. Shanda, I brought this here because I had a Batman squirt gun. I was a Batman guy.
Oh, that's so obscene. That is so obscene. Wow.
Yeah, that was me back in the day. And I brought a clip tonight, everybody, and this is 1985 movie. This was the original Clash of the Titans with Harry Hamlin.
I love that.
And this is the little clip. Up, Crazy Puppet. I was talking about super chats. This is mostly kept YouTube algorithm lenient in the gray area discussions. All right.
You got the algorithm down.
Yeah, you got it. Anyway, this is Harry Hamlin and I can't remember her name, Bowker, but it was a fun movie, and you could call it superhero, but it was one of those what do you call those, like Jason and the Argonauts, one of those movies. Yeah. Here you go. This is a great clip. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Stop motion.
Oh, it's loud. There you go. Oh, this scared the shit out of me as a kid. Yep. This scared the crap out of me as a kid. Oh my God, that was state-of-the-art graphics back then too.
Yeah.
Like, how'd they do that? Totally, I remember that as a kid, and that scared the crap out of me as a kid.
That being said, I have a trivia question for you that has to do with that movie, Shanda. Harry Hamlin. What show that you really like that you watched recently is Harry Hamlin in?
Discovery of Witches, maybe?
It's the other one. It's the other one. It's the witch one, but with Dadovich. What's her name? The one with the eyes. Discovery of Witches wasn't Harry Hamlin, but the one with the eyes. What's the name of that one?
I know, it's the Anne Rice one. I love it too.
Yeah.
You're right. No, you're absolutely right. God damn it!
Yes,
I know what
am.
character he plays too. Yeah, you are absolutely right. I didn't even realize that was him when he was young. Holy crap!
Yeah,
I've always remember him being an actor and being in stuff. God dang it! It's over on AMC. Not Discovery of Witches.
It's the other one. Anybody?
It's not
in the
Interview
chat?
with a Vampire.
No, it's the witch. It's the witches. It's
it's the witches. Something. It's an Anne Rice. It's taken from Anne Rice's world, and I love anything Anne Rice. Yeah, no, but you're right. He is in it, and I love his character in it. Oh my
he
gosh,
does a
he's so
great
good.
job. He's a great actor.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does get confused with another actor, but yeah, really good. So, shit, what the hell? Mouse, SF Mouse says, I'd let Medusa look at my dick. Mouse.
Funny, Mouse.
We have a PG room. We have a PG room, Mouse.
That was
Come on.
funny, though. Come on, I got
Mayfair
it.
Mayfair Witches. You got
Natalie,
it, Natalie.
for the
Yeah.
win.
Yeah, Mayfair
Thank
Witches.
you.
Mayfair
I
Witches.
love Mayfair Witches. It's so good. I've seen the whole thing.
It is. Yeah, Alexandra Daddario is hot as hell. You know, I like her look. She's not my type, but I think she's a very attractive woman. And I think she does a great job. Crazy puppet. Crazy puppet.
Crazy
You read
puppet.
that.
Being crazy. Crazy says, has our grass-loving friend resurfaced? Before hiatus, he was already missing for a while. Who's our grass-loving friend?
Who's our grass-loving friend? You got me. Who?
You got me. There's a couple that have been missing. Gamer and DC.
Gamer. Yeah.
420. 420.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I saw 420 maybe at one of my streams on a Monday morning a couple of 6 weeks ago, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. But thank you so much. I get worried about all of you guys when I haven't seen you for a long time. DC's in a really bad spot. If you guys are friend with DC over on Facebook, please go help him out. He's got a couple of different links that you can donate. I mean, his place burned down. He's living in his vehicle. It's been bad for him.
It's rough.
And,
yeah.
Go help DC out. And I'm not sure what happened to Gamer. Gamer dropped off a while ago, right? Sorry, I haven't been in the chat. Retro Gamer 07. Gamer, what's up, Gamer?
What's
Good to
going
see
on?
ya.
Good to see you.
I call you out, and there you are.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
are.
No, I worry about everybody. I didn't see Kate for like a week last week, and I was worried about her. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to reach out to Kate when I get off here. Yeah, we worry about you guys.
Couple of things here, announcements, then I'll let Shanda speak real quickly. Again, we appreciate everything you guys do. Donations, supporting us, sticking up for us. Remember, we have your back. But we're going to say it again. There's a but here. We don't want to lower ourselves. We don't want you to be drawn into a web of drama and bullshit. You do not deserve it. You're good people. We know you're good people, and we support you. So
don't let it stress you out either. These stupid fucking Twitter fights and Facebook fights, they give you anxiety and cortisol.
Don't question yourself. You don't have to prove shit to anybody. You're honest people.
And you're allowed your own fucking opinion. And you are allowed your own fucking opinion.
Nobody's gonna
don't let anybody tell you different.
Nobody's gonna agree all the time on everything. And that's another reason why I hope if we piss somebody off because we make fun or don't care for somebody they like, they stick around because you know it's only fair. And we try not to be assholes about it. So
be kind to yourself. Then go out and touch some grass, man. You got to reconnect and get grounded again too.
Shanda, you got an announcement here before I make the final call?
Announcement. Let's see. I'm not doing a Trailer Park Pundit this week. Sorry, guys. I have immunotherapy and doctor's appointments, and it's going to be a rough week on me all the way around. Plus, I have been feeling like crap all week. I've been really overdoing it. I've been overcommitting myself. I'm doing I took over as webmaster for a local group, the Olympic Peninsula Independent Activists. So we've been developing a website for the last year, and I'm launching that this week because I was so sick I couldn't do it the last 6 months. So I got to finish that off. And I've been overcommitting. And then the garden. I'm sorry, but the garden's kicking my ass, and the sunflowers are huge. But I did get a video, and I've got lots of pictures for you guys. And when I do get back after Immuno, I'm going to give you guys a tour of all the Trailer Park Garden, and I got zucchinis and tomatoes popping. I've already harvested a ton of lettuce. And
I got to get Joey's pictures in there if you're going to bring yours.
Yes,
you show me yours, I'll show you Joey's.
And I'm so happy her hydrangea I got her is blooming. It's so beautiful.
She's mollycoddling that thing. She wants to have a different color on each stalk. That's her goal.
I know. I saw that. That's awesome.
She's going to do that.
She's very smart.
We have got an outro. We're going out tonight, and it's a multi-dedication to Lady Alex, Natalie Williams, Jody Havel, Jilly. Hell! Aww. How about all the ladies? All the ladies. This is going out to all the ladies. I can't name you all off.
Ladies.
I can't name you all off. But the story behind this outro is I originally had Ozzy Osbourne in here. Crazy Train, and the day I had ripped it and loaded it before he passed away, and the day he passed away, when I checked it again, YouTube had blocked the shit out of it, and they said, don't you dare run this song. And it's a cover by Lexington Lab. It was fantastic. Shanda has it. She's heard it, everything else. So we're going out with Radar Love, but the second song in here is dedicated to all the fine ladies in the chat. I can't tell you enough how much we love you and everybody in the chat, but this dedication tonight's for you. Not going to tell you what the song is. You'll have to wait, but it is, in my opinion, the best cover I've ever heard of this song, and I've been looking for a long time. We will hopefully see you next week unless something comes back. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Wait a minute. I want to shout out over on the Rumble. We have got a Rumble dewarded. Thank you so much for the Rumble rant. Very generous Rumble rant over there. And it says, don't go there. I'm not sure what we were talking about, but sorry I missed it. I've got to move the Rumble chat over to the other computer so I don't miss it. I apologize.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know where not to go. We'd like to know. We research it. If we have an opinion that's contrary, we want to check out our shit.
Good to see you tonight, gamer.
We can make a call. But anyway, let's get the hell out of here. Let's get to this dedication song. Jody, Natalie, Jilly.
All the ladies.
All the ladies. Alex.
Jenny.
Here we go.
Barb.
Vic. All of you. This song's for you. The second one, not the first one. First one's for the guys, I'd say. Wouldn't you say? I think so.
Okay.
For sure.
The
The guys here.
voice in my head